Spin it, spin it. Nobody knows where it stops. Nobody knows.
Right, I'm recording. You're recording.
We're all recording today.
I'm going to settle down now.
Does it look okay?
We're recording today.
Does it look okay?
Settling
Okay for the
With a wife on the border.
How are those
Right.
decibels?
decibels. Not Jezebel.
Jesus' bride was Jezebel.
Now to quote into this.
Do you guys want to introduce your characters for the day? As in, like, who's here?
For the day.
What?
Hello. I'm Ronald Bateman.
Hi, I'm a risky brownie.
And I am with Chestnut.
And today, what we've got for you is
Mediocre, really.
there's a lovely sun on the green.
Go on, chap.
I mean, that's a lie, isn't it?
All the players are wearing red.
It's been
I'm wearing pink.
incredibly grey and just pissing down all day.
Yep.
Yeah, that's been shite.
Is this in this world or is this in?
Both. Fuck it.
In both worlds.
Yeah.
Okay, both worlds.
That's rainy. Oh, look at me feathers! Oh, no. I keep shaking, man. Keep shaking up.
I mean, honestly, I could do with a pair of waterproof boots walking around in these, like, Roman sandal type scenarios. It's
Yeah.
dreadful.
And I've got several Verucas.
I keep on being given money in the street like I'm a leper.
That's
Birds are shitting on me.
They're king!
Get everyone's character
Yeah, are
sheets.
there actual birds?
What do you mean?
If there's a birdman race,
Yeah, look, man. There's one up there. One up there.
Yeah, that's like saying, are there actual humanoids when there are monkeys? You know what I mean? It's the same thing, isn't it?
I've never seen a humanoid ape.
They are humanoid. That's what I'm saying.
I'm a city man.
Do you mean like?
I've never seen an ape in the city.
Do you mean like ape men?
In fact, there are apelings as well.
Apelings.
Let's get us an apeling.
Shall we get an apeling?
Yeah.
I mean,
We could do with
Little
we
apeling.
could do with a slave apeling.
Slap it around, you know.
I think
Yeah.
that's a bit out of order, honestly.
So
It's not. I mean, if we do it to Bim all the time, then
Yeah, but
Yeah.
Bim's not a...
It'll be your friend.
He's not sentient in the same way. All right, fucking alt-right over here.
Bim basically represents a portion of my personality.
We'll pay him handsomely to dance for us. That's what you guys sound like.
Yeah,
I'm down for doing that.
Hey, that's
Slave
that's,
owners.
That's sort of, what's
Alright.
wrong with that?
Yeah.
Alright.
Where I grew up, there's
Invisible-
nothing wrong with that.
If there's
Yeah.
no force that rules over everything, who are you to tell us what's right and what's wrong?
Well,
College
to be
boy.
fair, I'm essentially just a disembodied voice at this point.
That we're all talking to. Who are we talking to, everybody?
I don't know,
I imagine-
it's just a dream anyway.
I'm always
You're all part
talking
of my dream.
to
You're all having
I thought you were
shared...
part of my
Condor.
dream.
Da-da-da.
It's a shared
But
hallucination,
we were
I think.
both part of Whiff's dream.
Yeah.
Little did we know, Whiff was dreaming up a storm.
You don't want to know what Whiff's dream is.
It's like something I can't even begin to imagine.
Yeah, no.
You'll have to take my word
West
for
dreams
it.
are like really deep and complex and like psychedelic and all sorts of things, but he can't actually articulate them into words afterwards, unless he's really pissed.
All
He has
right,
that thing
well-
where you wake up for a moment and you know everything, then you go, oh, that's gone. It's gone now.
So, have you guys... was it night time when you got christened?
Yes.
Rechristened.
Rechristened. I was rechristened.
So that was like the end of the night. I take it that was just a long day for you guys?
It was the longest day of my entire life. I'll never want to go back to that day. And
The
I'm
christening day.
I really enjoyed that day. In all
It was a
honesty.
fun day. I enjoyed the day too.
As a-
Risky.
as an
I killed
atheist,
a baby.
it's really funny.
You killed a
Fired a
bunch
guy.
You killed a bunch of dwarves.
Yeah, I'm still happy about that. I'm still
Wait,
going.
when did we kill the dwarves?
You didn't. Risky did. He murdered a bunch of dwarves. In fact,
Can we recap for a moment, gentlemen?
it was at the bank. You went to the bank,
Yeah.
chasing down were-Jesus.
Yeah.
You searched the
Yes, I
separate
remember.
floors. You burnt a bunch of stuff on the top floor.
Oh yeah. This is
Risk
what
while
we're
you were
back to.
doing that, Risky was murdering a bunch of office dwarves.
Oh, in my defence, they have kidnapped all of Faith's people. I know she's not with us right now. She's got a lot going on, but they've taken her people, they've subjugated them, and dwarves have been oppressing everyone else for the past 100 years or so, at least.
It's time
Yeah,
that,
fuck 'em, I say.
it's the time that the oppressor becomes the oppressed.
I mean, you could say that these were just innocent bystanders. However, silence is compliance, if you ask me.
Silence is golden.
Just like their bank balances. And our pockets now.
Yeah, our pockets.
Yeah,
and my skin.
You
just
met
attached to my skin.
You met a bunch of where Jesus' disciples as well, and then you set fire to the entire vault room, stole a bunch of stuff, and
yes, it's all coming back to me.
yeah, it was carnage, really.
Beautiful carnage. That's our middle name, isn't it?
I am still in a great mood from that. I'm going to say that now.
I killed a baby.
Like, imagine Risky's chill because he's got a lot of his system in that one.
Yeah, it made it's made Beardman's head feel good as well.
So where do you fancy going?
I think we should treat ourselves. We should have a bit of R&R.
Yeah, let's have a bit of R&R. I'm always up for a bit of R&R. That's why they call me R&R Birdman.
I'm up for S&M.
You would be.
Yes.
Classic.
When you say S&M, what
I've
do
got
you
some
mean?
change, but they're only used for restraining
So
goblins.
lower the tone.
It's silky massages, right?
Silky massages.
Silky massages. That's
Whiff
what
wants
S&M
to go
means.
for silky massages. Where
That
does
sounds
everyone
pretty
else want
good
to
to
go?
me, actually.
I mean, to be fair, my half-elvish shoulders have been carrying a lot of weight recently. I could do with some of that tension worked out.
At silky massages.
Silky
Is
massage.
Birdman down for a
Massage
silky
sounds
massage?
Yeah, I'm down for a silky massage. So what I'm going to do is fire one of these up
Hey.
and get ourselves down to a silky massage.
Brain massage.
S
Hey,
and M.
let's go.
You know what I'm going to do while you guys are on the way over to Silky Massage, which is the is that the name of the place?
I feel like should be the name of the patron of it.
Yeah.
The person who owns it is it's called Silky
Yes,
Massage.
yeah,
It's called silky massage.
Silky Massage's Comfort Emporium.
Yeah. And she's,
Hello there, welcome to Silky Massage's Comfort Emporium.
SMEP.
Yeah.
That's the initial.
I'm going to go make a coffee, and I'll decide what race she is.
Yeah, okay.
I'll just have a think about that.
Yeah, so
Are we going to?
I reckon.
And you guys can talk on the way over.
We go. It gives us R&R, much needed time, away from being heroes, which we are.
We're all heroes.
I could do the
I'm
manicure.
definitely.
I've got
Some
quite
more
a
than
lot-
others.
Quite a lot of dwarvish beard hair stuck between my nails.
Okay, we could go sort that out. I've definitely got a lot of shit on my beak.
You could do his big filing.
I could do it with a file, yeah.
What would you
Well,
like with?
I'm going to see if I can try and woo silky massage.
Oh, whiff. That's not going to work.
Good luck to you.
What? What do you
That's
mean
not
it won't
gonna
work? I'm a natural wooer.
Silky Massage is
No, you're
renowned for their ability to withstand wooing.
Well, I'm going to try my very
woo
best
skill.
in wooing this.
Does anyone know how you were aware of
Got anti-woo on.
the chain Silky Massage and the owner Silky Massage? Have you thought about that?
When we were travelling along the road, we saw lots of billboards that advertised the Silky Massage.
Yeah.
There are billboards for Silky
Hey,
Massage.
what do you guys feel like doing today? I don't know, as we're walking past the third billboard.
Yeah.
I'm kind of feeling a bit tense. A little tense in my lower neck, I think, really. But I don't know. I don't know what else we could... I don't know if there's anything that could fix that, potentially.
Yeah.
I bump into the sign. It's stupid signs in my way.
Hang on, wait a minute. Boys, what's that say? Silky Massage's Comfort Emporium?
No,
Maybe they'll know where we can get some massages.
Possibly.
I'm assuming that there's a picture of silky massage on this billboard.
Yeah.
I sort of push you guys aside and I'm sort of staring at it for a few minutes.
What does it look like?
It's like I feel like it's a cross between
It's the mother type we were talking about.
yeah, it's the mother. Yeah.
Jolly mother.
She has a huge bosom of sorts, and I am intensely aroused by that.
Take it easy, whiff.
Get a hold of yourself, orc!
Remember, you ain't got your pants on, man.
Oh no!
Cover that up.
When did you guys? Did you not tell me this?
Well, it was funny for a while.
You need a stern. You need a stern again. A prow. Let's go past some kind of arena so that we can get Whiff a new prow.
What's a prow?
I would
Front
like
of a
that
boat.
very much.
Yeah, okay, let's go get a new prow. You look good in a prow. You always look good in a
I
prow.
look amazing.
It suits you because of your class.
Yeah, well, I disagree with that, but I do agree I should get a new prow. I want to look the best when I go to see Silky Massage.
I heard she's a big fan of boats.
Ladies love boats.
You know what they say?
Most boasters boast.
Only, you know what they say? Only when you're wearing one. It only works when you're wearing a boat.
when you're wearing part of a boat. So where are we going to go first then?
Well, it says here, if we follow this road due east for the next 45 minutes, we'll eventually arrive at the Silky Massage Emporium.
That's not long enough. Can I pick these two up and sort of run with them so we get there faster?
Wait, what the fuck's going on?
So we're just discussing, we're walking along, we're thinking of something to do, we need some R&R. We walk into a sign. Whiff is immediately enamoured with the person on the sign.
Mm-hmm.
So we were like, how long is it going to take there? 45 minutes. He's going to grab us, pick us up, and just jog there berserker style.
Yeah, I was going to describe the setting a little bit because I guess you're out in a particular.
I feel like we're in like a forest clearing path or something.
Well, you're definitely not out in a forest because you're sort of in the. Well, you're not in the middle of the city either. What I was going to say is you're at a bank that is part of a borough that is now in the throes of chaos and sort of become like. by your actions has become sort of a fledgling rebel state against the dwarves. So I suppose you're running around and there's a lot of militant stuff going on, and I guess you're just walking away from it and you're moving back towards the main part of the city. And you get those like main roads going from different areas of the city. You're on one of them. That's where the billboards are, and you're just walking up there. That's why it's taken so long.
So is it going to be like a big place then? Like it's going to be like a big palace at the end of this road?
The city's fucking huge.
Yeah.
Is what I'm getting at. The chain of Silky Massage will be spread across the city.
Okay.
And you want to pick these guys up to run with them.
Yeah.
All right.
Get your hands off me, orc! Literally carrying
Are you guys resisting that?
No.
Yeah.
I'm saying things,
You're
but
playing
I'm not resisting.
like, you're pretending to resist.
Yeah.
You're going, oh, stop it.
No, I'm like, get your hands off me, orc! Put me down. This is undistinguished.
But really, you're loving it.
I'm not really stopping him though.
I'm
Also
resisting.
knackered though.
How much?
I'm resisting because I don't want your gross orc hands all over my feathers. I'm
Uh,
already wet.
A bird after my own heart.
You failed the challenge against Whiff. Whiff has just tucked you under his arm quite easily.
Okay.
And now you can't really even reach, you can't reach him with your talons.
I'm emotionless.
You know, like
I sort of like, he squeezes me and feathers go.
You know, like a farmer picks up and carbs a chicken by sort of squeezing it. That's what he's
Yeah.
saying.
Yeah.
Is that what you want to do?
That's exactly
He
what I
slips a
do.
little hood over Birdman's eyes.
Stay protected.
The Birdman is not calmed.
Okay.
So Birdman's
I'll just
quite
like
irate.
sort of slowly pat him. I'll pat him on the head, like gently,
All
like
right.
petting him.
You fucking orc! Ah! Big man's having a meltdown.
So you just want to run as fast as you
The
can
passing
towards
feels kind of
them.
nice though.
I'm resigning myself to just reading a book.
You're under the other arm, just like.
Dead serious.
Deep in thought.
Just keep touching me head.
You just want to run to the first Silky Massage you find.
Yeah. Well, the one where Silky Massage is working. The one that's maybe like that she owns, or the one that
We've
she
got
sort
to
of started
find
at
out
the first one.
if Silky Massage is even real.
Yeah.
It might just be like the mascot.
Could I be
for Silky
falling in love with the
Massage.
mascot?
The quest for massage. Because Whiff will only have a massage in the one where Silky Massage works.
I know what I'm going to do. Is anyone aware of where Flash is right now?
No.
Hold on.
Yeah. None of us seem to really care.
No one's thought about it at all, and Flash has basically run off with everything you've taken from the bank.
Oh no! What?
You'll see him again,
Okay.
but you don't have to worry about any of that shit at the moment,
Okay.
because he's going to go off and see if he can try and forge or something. That's kind of his deal. He's going to see what you can do with it.
Okay.
We'll come back to that. He's stolen away. So yeah, you're just going to run to Silky Massage.
Yeah.
The
first one.
You are aware of, like, on the billboards there's like a map and there's about 20 of them. So the first one you get to, I guess it looks a bit seedy.
Okay.
Um,
Seediness. I like that.
Yeah.
I'm getting real goblin stripper vibes from this place. And trust me, I know goblin strippers.
Do you mind playing with something shorter? Because it's...
I've got something
I'll
short
just-
for you to play with.
I'll just keep it down.
You won't know. You need something else to play with.
I do.
Do you want a pencil?
Yes.
You're not having that one. are you?
I'll take the bucken.
Yeah, pass it over here, man.
No.
Don't you start waving it around as well.
I'm gonna start
Do
waving
you
it
want?
around.
Do you want a pencil? The fact
No, what the bucket?
it's just making me nervous.
Alright, imagine it's Risky holding it. So Risky's an accomplished warrior and full elf
Risky's a knob.
warlock.
He's a fucking violent psychopath.
Only to dwarves, I mean all of you guys.
I mean, if you want something to play with, we can find you things to play with.
Alright,
I think the point is that the bucken is cool. That's why he wants to play
Yeah.
with it.
Yeah,
That's why I want to play with it.
That's part of it.
That's why Evan wanted to play with it.
Come your way.
Why any of us want to play with
You
it?
guys took it
No,
away from me.
I won't
'Cause
mess
it's
about
so
with it. I
rad.
just want to feel it. It's quite a nice weight and stuff. I won't do anything with it, I promise.
I feel bad for taking it off Evan and letting you keep it. Just put
No,
it,
no,
put it out. Put it out there, out of sight.
It's
Nobody
fine.
gets it. Nobody gets the bucken.
Well,
Only
I
got
mean,
more time with it than I
Risky
did.
would like to have a black ebony sword, to be fair. He's got already got us.
Remind me of that at a later date when
Zach?
it becomes possible. What?
These two got more time with the bucken than I did.
He did that.
Tough shit. You can have a pencil if you want.
I don't. Okay. Never mind.
I'm having a lot of fun with one, to be fair.
£5 let you hold the bucket, yeah.
There's a pencil.
Thank you. That'll do.
That's got
It's
shit
just
on it. I think.
£5 let you hold the
I don't know
bucket.
what that is.
£5.
Just don't tell your dad, yeah.
Pay five for all
Don't tell
the
your dad.
And you can have a pen if you want.
Oh, nice one.
Oh, what?
I guess someone's got all the weapons. One's mighty and the other.
All right. Yeah, that's
Pen
the
is
right
good.
attitude.
The bucken is
The pen
mightier
is.
than the pen.
Yeah, there
Mighty
you
than
go.
the bucken.
You can twirl those to your heart's delight.
We can get into that.
Which is curiously what it says on the side of Silky Massage. Twirl them to your heart's delight. And you're not really sure what that means.
We're all now twirling pencils.
Out in the street.
Yeah. Hey, what were we doing, guys?
I don't know, but I'm completely enamoured with this.
Yeah, I don't know where we
Essentially-
found these.
I'm just going.
You were
I'm
walking
glad we
through
did.
town, everyone's swirling your weapons around, and a guard came up to you and asked you politely to not swirl your weapons around in
What
the
race
street.
is he?
And he gave us
He's
the
a human
pencil.
mercenary,
Okay.
He's
which
a
like
nice
most of the guards are human
I
mercenaries.
act completely aloof and carry on spinning my weapon.
I do. I say I do, and I duck it behind me, and then when I leave, I do it again.
He's
Yeah,
sort of
same as with.
he hears you and sort of turns like, and then just carries on because he's like he is alone
Okay.
and he doesn't feel like he's got any authority in this situation. So yeah, Silky Massage, you're there. It's like you know one of the here in New York you get those like tall Skid Row type buildings.
Yeah.
It's that sort of thing, but more Victorian. I guess some of the
Okay.
buildings in New York are Victorian, so it is sort of that.
So looking up at it.
Yeah. And
I'm
you
enamoured.
can see silhouettes in the windows of raunchy business going on.
Oh.
I think it's pretty
Oh.
clear what type of establishment this is.
Wait, what do my half elf eyes see up there? I mean full elf. See, it looks like someone's getting some booty.
Oh, fuck.
You know,
Is
you-
that what's going on?
I'm trying
Yeah, it does.
I'm
It
trying
does.
to
It
perceive
looks like
my half
that.
eyes, yeah.
It definitely looks like someone's having sex up there.
Do you want a perception check as well?
Yeah.
Because Risky can see everything that's going on. Like I imagine he's across the street, stood on like a fire hydrant or something, or like an electric box that doesn't exist.
I could describe the scene to you boys if you like.
Yes.
Birdman cannot see at the moment, like because he's not used his ingenuity to see through the upper window, if you know what I'm saying. And
That's a
Yeah.
metaphor.
Could you not fly up?
yeah, that's what I'm getting at.
Yeah. Okay.
Birdman could easily just look straight through the window. And Whiff
Rude though.
can't. I guess Whiff is just craning his neck,
I'm
but
not
he
that
can't
guy.
really.
Well,
Okay.
You're not seeing much either.
No, I'm like hopping, but like not
Yeah.
enough. Just like
I'll fly up in a bit. I haven't had a drink yet.
when we drink, we'll get.
I'm sort of just going, haha. Ooh.
So are you done with this bit? You want to stay out here and just look through the windows
Well, yeah, just imagine us, we're all just
Can
sort
we
of
make
being
an
around looking
entrance?
out the window. Can we make an entrance?
Define entrance.
Could someone be playing something and we sort of like crash in and make a bit of a scene? So we sort of, get more people's attention.
What are you hoping to get out of this entrance?
Yeah, this is a terrible idea.
People will see how spontaneous we are and how creative we are, and then they'll want to talk to us.
See,
When Whiffs isn't like that.
It does seem like something we would do. Bash into a place, cause a scene, introduce ourselves that way, and then not even look at what's happening until we finish the bit.
Wait, Birdman has internalised this. What you're saying, Whiff, is that I'm not as creative and spontaneous as you.
What?
That's what you're saying. That's what you always say, Whiff.
I'm just going to sort of like
yes.
do that, and Bim appears in the window and he goes, he's right, Birdman.
Hey, see that little fucking monkey guy who was around us? He says, he says it.
You boys should come in here, it's Ace.
Has Bim flown in?
I summoned Bim in the window.
Yeah, because he can go invisible as well, and you can use him as your eyes.
Yeah.
So you can just be a little fly on the wall. Yeah.
So you're going to fly up to the window?
You fly up to the window.
I'll fly up to the window.
Are you doing that in any particular way?
Hello, nurse.
You're just being loud. Describe to me what you see in there.
I see what we thought was two people fucking, but in actuality it's one person bending down on all fours, while another person just stands and rocks behind him. It just looks like sex, but it's not at all. It's the most it's so mundane but out of place.
So what do you think they're doing?
They're watching.
Like calisthenics?
Yeah, maybe.
They're like working out?
Yeah, they're just working out. It's really normal.
I'd sort
I'm
of
a bit disappointed.
since you come down looking at the Twitter, I'd like just to say that, yeah, I can actually see that some of the people in the window, some of these silhouettes are just cardboard cutouts that have been engineered to move Home Alone style. I mean, you guys have seen that famous Dothrakian movie, Home Alone, right?
Yes, we used
As
to
I
tell
fly
tales
away,
of it around
the two
camp.
people start fucking.
And are you aware of that?
No.
Is it like every time you turn around they're not, but when you turn away they are?
Yeah, they're just like get a load of this fucking bird guy.
I'm getting a real sort of fake vibe about the front of this place.
So am I. But you know what? Can I crash through the doors?
Yeah. And how hard do you want to? Do you want to take the door off?
Are you still holding us, by the way? Are we?
Can I pick them up
No,
and hold them and sort of like?
No, you
Can I do a roll and then
with
sort of
everyone?
like hold them up like, hey?
Are you resisting that again?
Yes.
I'm not. But I'm saying,
Does that work?
Birdman resists you now. I think 7 + 8 is less than 19. So yeah, Birdman.
I'm gonna leap
Birdman
away.
resists you. I
Okay.
guess you just sort of grope for Birdman, but like you're not fast enough.
I go,
Oh.
like, slide out. Yeah. Aha! I lubed myself up because I knew you'd try this again.
Can I do it with Risky?
I greased
Are
myself.
you resisting?
I'm saying that I am. Get your hands off me, you dirty orc! But I also can't be asked to use my own legs.
Yeah.
So really, it's kind of convenient for me to be carried in there.
Whiff is not aware that you're faking it.
Oh yes, I don't. I hate this. Whiff, put me down or not.
All right, so you want to crash through the door.
Yeah, like crash through the door and do like some sort of somersault and hold him
I'm
up.
too good for legs.
Okay, the door's gone down, and you want to do a somersault through after the crashing through.
Yeah,
I'm going to say that works.
that
so
works. Okay.
First of all, you crash through the door.
You've
In the
crashed
split second you get before you
through
do
a
a
door.
somersault, you're in. It's sort of like the front
Already?
office of a dentist, sort of that sort of shape. So you got a counter and like a small sort of waiting area, and there's a couple of like schlubby sort of dudes just like waiting to be serviced, and everyone in the room is very startled except for there's one woman behind the counter, sort of like she looks like a Disney sort of antagonist. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like big bad evil Disney guy.
Like Ursula, sort of.
Yeah, but skinny.
The
Oh,
sea
okay.
witch.
Yeah, Snow White's evil
What's
queen.
that fucking?
Yeah.
Maleficent.
I think it's the Emperor's New
Maleficent.
Groove I'm thinking of.
All right. Yeah.
Oh, like Yzma.
Yeah, but like not old and gross.
Okay.
Like a sexy version of that.
Okay.
And you recognise her from the billboard. That is Silky Massage.
Okay.
Let me just get her voice. Well, I do declare. What an entrance.
I imagine. Are you holding me up?
Yeah, I'm holding him up.
I'm sort of on one foot, but on tiptoes, revolving on the spot on his palm. I'm just showboating with elven delight.
Hold on a minute, I'm getting this down here.
Like, I've got my gleaming legs out and just twirling in his hand.
It's glorious.
What's your performance?
I've got my sheet up.
Have a look on Discord. I don't think anything's changed.
Oh,
You can all get them on Discord.
yeah, my phone's over there.
Yeah, that's a bastard, isn't it?
It's alright, I'll just get it.
Where is it? Performance is 5.
Basically, Whiskey's in a great mood after killing all those racists.
Okay.
What's her fucking name? Silky Massage raises an eyebrow and says, "Very nice."
Thank you.
And sort of, I mean, she's speaking to Risky with that.
Oh.
And sort of narrowing her eyes slightly. She's seen better.
Can I?
I gave her a sort of what? But imperceptibly.
I don't. I just sort of like place Risky down and go up to her.
No. In fact, I don't do that. I just look her dead in the eyes and
You lock eyes.
yeah, intensely.
Okay.
Yeah, what's Whiff doing?
I feel like we're just going to approach and sort of like bow with Risky, sort of like, sort of like ducking him.
All right. Okay.
And introduce myself. So it's like, "Good afternoon, ma'am. I'm Whiff Chestnut, and this is Risky Browning."
Salutations, I say, from his palm.
She takes another long puff on a cigarette holder and says, "The name's Silky Massage." And you all think that's not what it says on the thing, but it actually is. It's just written in a funny font. And one thing I forgot to mention is she looks like a water genasi. So like she's got them flappy ears and scales and stuff, because she's a Selkie basically.
Yeah.
Silky Massage. Can I ask why you did that to my door?
I was like,
Big, enormous green man.
"To impress you, I wish to win your heart, m'lady."
Well, it's a little bit of a... Oh, what's the fucking word? For like... double... It's a little bit of a double-edged sword, if you don't mind me saying, sir.
Well, yes, it is.
For you have destroyed my door.
We can fix that, right?
She gestures
Guys?
to the door.
I step down from his hand and I say, "My lady, we do apologise. We've been through a lot of hardships. We've been through many adventures.
Can I sort of crawl into the
been a-
rubble?
It's been a long road." I sort of take a sweeping bow using my cloak and take a hand at the same time
Yeah.
and stare her intensely in the eyes.
And what are you trying to do?
I'm just trying to make an impression on her.
Just an impression.
Yeah, I feel like me and her are kindred spirits.
Yeah, but I mean, what are you trying to achieve?
Risky's purely trying to make an impression.
You're just trying to hit on it.
Yeah. No.
You're just trying to make an impression.
Yeah.
Good impression.
I'm trying to make such an impression that she forgets that we just crashed through the door. I'm using charm.
So that she forgets that we just smashed her doors down.
Well, sir, as charming as you may be, this will not distract me from the hole in my door. It's a hole in the door that's shaped like Whiff.
Say, nothing will distract us from the hole in our hearts, my lady.
She flutters her eyelashes and, "Oh, I do declare. Nevertheless, fix my fucking door."
I am
What was that accent then?
my fucking door.
I
I'm turning into Christopher Walken.
bam past like these guys and just, hey, listen. I'm not affiliated with these guys at all. Can I get a fucking massage now?
Yes, sir.
Great.
She
See, I didn't break the door at all. I even know these guys. Hey, Risky. Oh, shit.
I'm looking distraught at Birdman right now. For the first time in a long time, Whiskey's showing a lot of emotion.
I'm just sort of like morose in the background, like,
Why
I just
exactly?
want a massage.
Because these guys
Bim
are
saunters down the stairs
making a
with
better
2 women
impression
under his
of me.
arm, on each arm, and he goes, Birdman, it's been a long time. And he shows a picture of me, you, Birdman, me with Birdman, and him, all hanging out together having a great time. He's like, remember this?
Wait, who's that?
I remember
No.
those days.
Bim, who just comes down from upstairs with 2 women. Like this.
Oh, right. I know I said there was a bunch of like everyday schlubs waiting, but for the sake of expediency, they weren't waiting. They were just milling around, buying like, merch from the gift shop, stuff like that.
Get out of here, shubs.
You're paying their, looking at the vending machine, shit like that. So Birdman, you can go straight to room 2, sir. That'll be 20 gold pieces.
Hey, listen.
That seems a lot.
And I look over at these 2 guys and go, I am affiliated with Risky over here. See, he's my friend, and I think he should get a massage too. Because this big green guy just grabbed him and broke in through the door.
I repeatedly told him I didn't want to do it.
Impression. What's the plan?
Lady, I don't even know this green guy.
Well, boys, how are you with fixing doors?
I'm great at fixing doors.
Then perhaps you fix the door, and you boys can go for a massage.
Fantastic
Sounds good
idea,
to
my
me.
lady.
Wait.
Whiff, you'll really impress her if you make a great door
If you
repair.
fix the door,
Mm-hmm.
you break the door, you fix the
That's
door.
gonna give you a free massage.
You're
guys are
all in,
right.
brother.
I'm gonna fix this door.
We're having this massage for you, man.
I hate massages.
Yeah, me too. Can't stand them.
Well, you guys, I hope you enjoy it in there, boss.
Last time I saw a massage, you know.
Right, you've been sent to room 2. You've been sent to room 4. It's like let's say 3, and that's directly across the hall. Or maybe it's next to it. Just wondering for the. Yeah, let's just say it's next to it. This may become clear. It might not mean anything.
Okay.
Okay. What was I going to say then?
So can I fix the door?
Maybe we should split
You
up.
can have a go, yeah.
I'm gonna
maybe-
fix the door.
Yeah,
The
we
DM
should.
should split us up.
Have I got
Splitting up
any
for this.
sort of like tools on me?
To be
I'm
honest,
assuming
in
you've
the
got all
chat.
your stuff that you've got.
let's have a look at Whiff's gear.
My gear. What I'm selling.
I don't think you've got anything in particular.
I'm showing one of the shubs some photographs of our dwarf killing escapade. Like, have you seen this? He's just like I'm just really happy. It's
Showing
taken
these schlubs.
it's taken so many adventures to get to what I actually wanted to do. And we're finally there. Look at this slub, and he's like, no.
Schlob,
Yeah, what do they look like? They look like I imagine like big toe guys. Like they're about that shape, but they've got like
like the people from Spy Kids.
yeah,
The toe
but-
people.
Oh, the
but
toe
there's
people.
just sort of like
Yeah.
a
What?
jellyfish
Oh.
bottom. You know what I mean, like an anemone bottom, like sort of like little wiggly legs.
With a toe.
Yeah,
Right, is what you guys are saying relevant to what's happening?
we're
Kind
just
of.
making ourselves
Just-
entertained.
Yeah,
Right.
Yeah.
So you guys are going off to get a massage. I'll catch up with you in a minute. You are looking at tell me what you're thinking looking at this door.
Well, I'm thinking there's a me-shaped hole in it, so I feel like as like the piece that I've knocked out like perfectly come out as like an imprint of me. Or is
yeah.
it got,
How
or is it, like,
animated are we
scat-
going with it?
Yeah, like
Check his look.
or is it scattered into like a few pieces?
Yeah.
I will
Yeah, do
say
a look check.
it's a what?
A look check. Check his look.
I'm not really sure what I would apply that to.
Finesse.
Yeah.
Is that a thing?
He's
No,
feeling
it's not a stat.
That's a good.
I'm gonna say it has come out perfectly.
Like carpentry? Am I good at carpentry?
No, but I suppose you say that
We're about
you're,
to find out.
you're thinking out loud, and as you say that, one of the everyday schlubs sort of he melts out of the scenery, whatever the verb is for that,
Okay.
and he says, "Whiff, Chestnut! By God, I haven't seen you in 20 years. And it's this, it's a fairly short sort of guy with an eye patch and like white hair, and,
Okay.
and like a pretty thick goatee. He's got a bunch of like pretty decent armor. He just looks like a veteran dude.
Okay, I say, hey!
Yeah, you don't remember his name.
You! And I give him a hug.
All right, you're not trying to kill him with that hug.
No, I'm just sort of like a gentle hug, like a pat
A
pat.
really
Just
gentle.
just check.
Maybe I'll like kiss him on the cheek. Like,
Yeah, he blushes and he says, "You must remember me from the siege of what was it?
the siege?
The siege of the siege.
Not the siege.
No, do you mean
The siege?
the siege where Oregano Petey was lost?
Well, I couldn't tell you much about that friend, but I don't know who that is.
Oh, God,
Oh, right. Never mind then.
We were. I was with the mercenaries on the western flank. We were with the siege towers.
I do like a sort of when you realise who they are, like I go, oh! Now I know.
You want to throw a name at me?
Kishion!
Yes, Kishion and Whiff. Kishion and Whiff. We took that castle like
Kings.
what I was going to say, like a donkey in the stocks.
Yes, like a big ass. Like a big ass in the
It
stock.
was ours for the taking.
All that ass was ours at the end of that day.
We were bloody at the end of that day.
I was bloody in a different way.
He just makes that expression, sort of tilts his head.
Classic whiff chestnuts.
Classic Whiff.
Whatever you say.
Anyway, I see you've got a bit of trouble with this door.
Yeah, you don't know anything about fixing doors, do you?
Well, you could say I'm rather skilled with wood.
I'll take that just the way I wanted to take it.
And he basically offers to help you fix the door and sets about that.
So, can I ask him to help me fix the door then?
Yeah.
I'll say to him, so basically I'm trying to woo Silky Massage over here, and I'm trying to show that I'm good and I'm handy and I can help her. So can you?
But I busted a door down.
Yeah, I smashed it to pieces.
He slaps you on the back and says, "Well, don't worry, Whiff. If you can't make an impression on this one, there's all the other ones.
Where are the other ones?
The place is full of them. It's Selkie Massage."
I don't know. I really want to see how far I can get with Silky Massage, but is there more women upstairs?
Yes, they're all Selkie Massage.
Take me.
Well, how about I fix the door?
Oh, yeah, you go do that. And can I just leave him to fix the door whilst I go upstairs?
We'll catch up later. Go,
Yeah,
go
sure.
for a drink,
Whip has
maybe.
not
Yes,
figured out
yes.
what he said.
You doesn't know who he is still, are
He's Kishion. I'm Kishion. He hears you as you're walking down the hall. I'm Kishion.
Good to
We
meet
don't
you,
care.
So you wanna hold on, man. So I suppose you've arranged for the fixation of my door.
Yes, my good friend Kishion over there is fixing it right away.
Yes, we know Kishion well. Many a gold from Kishion.
Well,
And
maybe
she sends you to room 4, I guess.
room 4. Okay.
Did you want to say something to
Uh,
sign off?
I feel like don't worry, you're in good hands here. And it's like, and maybe you'll be in better hands later. And I just sort of go like that on her shoulders as I leave.
You're not in a position to really get behind her like that because of she's behind the counter and
Okay,
you'd
then
have to
I'm
walk behind the counter.
awkwardly walk.
You can do that. You can walk all the way around and is that what you're doing? And you
I
sort
don't know
of
whether
squeeze
to
her on
make
the
it more
shoulders.
subtle and do it like whispering as I walk past,
I think
like more wistful.
I think it's funnier if you walk all the way around awkwardly and squeeze her on the shoulders.
And that's what I'm gonna do.
That's quite hard.
She's used to this kind of behaviour, to be fair.
You sort of feel her.
Fucking weirdos.
Skullduggery.
You feel her skin tingle a bit.
Oh,
as if it's
shit.
sort of leaning into your orcish fingers.
Okay.
You know what I mean? Like
Come on.
like warm Play-Doh.
Oh, okay. I say, like warm Play-Doh.
She sort of smiles and repeats, "Room 4."
I as I turn around, I sort of like trip.
Your relationship meeting with Silky Massage 1 has gone slightly down as a result of tripping.
Okay,
That's
understandable. So I'm going to follow these guys then. Is it
yeah.
in that direction where they're going anyway?
Yeah, pretty much.
Okay.
It's not. You're not going to get lost at this
We're in
point.
separate rooms.
Yeah.
Okay.
So, Birdman, unless you guys want to be in the same room, you can have a bit of dialogue.
Yeah. Maybe it's like a thin
Depends how
divider.
depends how you're thinking to take it.
Yeah.
Maybe a divider's good.
Yeah, it depends what you're going to do.
Because then we can't see what's going on if anything should
I'm
go
not,
on.
I'm not for
but
being
we're-
split up because we're having massages.
Well,
but-
you step into the room and there's a massage table with the hole in, so you'd be like
Yeah.
face down anyway, and it just means you can talk through the holes.
Yeah.
Okay.
Whiff gets his own like.
My beaker's kind of trapped in it there a bit, like so. I'm a bit like.
Yeah, it's awkward.
Okay, it's not made for birds, I guess. Not made for birds. Okay.
Whiff gets his own. Whiff has to use like
Whatever.
2 beds at once anyway because he's so physically massive.
Okay.
And is like. I guess his eyes are just looking through the hole. Because I'm imagining his head is this big.
I imagine like I'm squeezing them through like they're all bloodshot. Like,
Yeah. So we'll leave Whiff there. What are you guys? I guess.
I'm gonna just sort of reminisce with Birdman. Hey Birdman, do you remember you got me that coffee?
Well, first of all,
Do you remember we
Yeah.
caused those prostitutes to revolt?
you guys
To be honest, man, I think I've drank and smoked so much that I feel like I have blips and snippets of things.
Hey, don't worry, I'm just on an afterglow after the other day.
But I think, but I definitely remember those prostitutes. Everything was on fire.
We deserve this.
Yeah, we really do. We do. We've come a long way. We've fought a lot of crazy things. And
When did we ever get
more
ours?
and all.
When did we ever get ours, Birdman? That's what I want to know. Well, now we do.
you step into the room and there are obviously you see the beds and you see 2 silky massagers.
Hey, look, they look like the same.
I narrow
That's
my
weird,
brow.
right?
They both take a puff on their long cigarette holder and say,
Oh, great, we can smoke in here.
"Gentlemen, the clothes." And they gesture to like a table, I guess.
I'm just going to do a perception check. Do I notice anything untoward towards the fact that there's 2 of them? Are identical to the one downstairs.
Okay.
I mean, you notice that they're almost identical. They're essentially playing a character.
See. I raise an eyebrow at one of them and say, you guys sisters or what?
They say, "We're changelings, darling. This is the Silky Massage chain.
Leave.
This is simply what we do."
I'm lying down onto the thing, putting my face in, going, Chang Lang, Chang Lang. Come on, let's go.
Yeah, I suppose you do notice a slight difference in their
Intonation.
sort of demeanour, because the one that's going for Birdman claps her hands together and starts rubbing them like enthusiastically as if she's about to like break out some bird muscles. You know what I mean? Break out some bird bones. That's not what I mean. What I mean is she's going to be rough with Birdman.
Yeah.
You can tell that. The one that's going for Risky is more like, I guess, professional and dry.
Just the way I like it. Just the way this sort of elf likes it.
Professional and dry.
Professionally dry.
I take off my robe and lie on the table.
Yeah, that's a good way of doing it, rather than having you have to get undressed at this point. Let's say you Yeah, you take off your robe and get into position. You assume the position. Birdman, you've already assumed the position. Yeah. All right.
Get nice and deep, not too deep.
Whiff, have you assumed a position in your own room?
Yes, and I sort of like got my arms like across.
You've got you've got 2 silky massagers going to work on you again because you're so physically massive.
Okay.
That's what they all say. Yeah, so you partway, I guess you get into the massage. It's about 5 minutes, and then you start to feel like all of you begin to smell something strange. And also the bed starts to move.
Something's going on, I think.
I think I've been to one of these 4D spas before. Yeah, they spray water on your back and they play music softly.
My dad used to have one in the house, a video of one that we used to watch sometimes around a small television.
A hollow gem.
We didn't have television when I grew up. We all lived in the gutter.
Oh, it was just a box with a picture on of this what I'm describing.
Oh, she's really getting deep on that tension.
Yeah, me too. Yeah, me too.
You're truly an expert, Selkie.
I'm just going.
Smoke
the
all over
floor's
you.
moving, but I don't care.
Something's going on, though.
Yeah, but we worked so hard, Birdman. Just give in to the experience, man.
It's
It
too
smells
late.
funny,
I was
and I
only
know
saying it
it's
because
not
none of
me
you
this
guys
time.
were.
Whiff hasn't noticed anything. So, well, he's.
Okay.
I suppose he's just into the massage.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're going to work on you with like sticks, like they're really beating the tension out of you. Again, because you're so large, it's quite difficult. They're like levering over your back and stuff with like big poles.
This is mildly painful.
They know what they're doing, and they're doing a good job on you as well. But also, I'm going to say you recognise that like. Since you've been in here, everything in here is fucking brand new, which is why it's a bit of a piss take that you broke the door on like the first day. It's like the opening day. You smashed the door down. So everything's brand new. Birdman starts to feel something sort of, I guess, prickling into his body.
Oh.
From the bed.
I'm enjoying my massage so much so.
Imagine, I'm lying face down while the floor's moving and something's just prickled me, but Birdman is so chill that he's just gone, oh. Oh.
I awkwardly...
Oh, something's going on. And he's annoyed that he's got to maybe have to get up.
I awkwardly asked my masseuse if she's massaged many people today. Does she come here often?
She was the austere one.
Okay.
You'll be my first, sir. And she whacks you in between the shoulder blades.
Well, first the worst, second the best.
If you say so, sir. You start to feel a pricking like in this sort of area. And yeah, I guess this is going to happen to all of you at once. A bunch of teeth appear out of the sides of the bed, and it hinges up. I'm going to roll like dex saves to get you clean out of that.
Okay.
Because it's just like a big mouth. The beds have just turned into a big mouth that is going to just try and eat you.
Can I just like do a
You can just hold the mouth open.
Yeah.
You can try that.
You'll be the only one who could.
Because I've got me.
As I do, I pull my strap though. In the mouth.
Who wants to go first on the rolls?
I'm just gonna sort of summon Bim to the room, like so he's gonna make his way from wherever he is.
Okay.
So Bim pops up. You feel the teeth come up, and you feel the bed hinge, and you sort of jump up, and you've got your feet on top of it. Imagine like a big alligator. You just land with your feet on top of it, like what the fuck? And it's turned into like a void, like inside.
Yeah.
Oh.
Like it wants to eat you and swallow you into whatever like pocket dimension is down there.
No.
Uh-oh. That ain't good.
But like you pretty much nailed the roll on that. So
So
Birdman is bitten across the midsection.
Me and Ben are both staring at each other.
No, he hasn't been bitten. Like he's not been bit clean in half, but he's taken a certain amount of chair damage. Let's roll for that.
Oh no!
I'm imagining Birdman in half.
Help me!
8 plus. Birdman's taken 14 points of chair damage.
Oh shit!
Oh my god!
Okay.
So from 39.
39 take me 14. Yeah.
1, 2,
Yeah, me and Ben were
3,
just
4, 5,
screaming
you're on
in
25.
startled.
And Whiff, did you want to do like a strength save?
Yeah.
To like, I suppose you'll just be holding, like gripping the teeth with your feet and your hands and holding both of the things open.
And I'm gnawing on one of his teeth.
All right, you can do that for free. Yeah, that's with your +8, that's a 20. So
Okay.
I would say you can hold that for a bit. And in all situations, the Messoirs have jumped back in horror. Oh my! I do declare. They all say as one, and that's the situation. They're not really. I guess they're going to try and help Birdman out of the. They're going to try and pry open the thing like a bear trap. I'm going to roll initiative.
Yeah, if they got me out, or because I've got something if they've got me out.
Well, I'm going to say Risky is safe at the moment.
Yeah.
Whiff is safe at the moment as long as his strength save holds for the next couple of turns. Birdman's taking damage.
Can I try and help Birdman by Whiff just? I mean, Ben jumps on his back and tries to pull him out like, with his monkey hands and feet.
I'm rolling initiative for everyone first.
Okay.
Birdman is first so far.
Right.
And then you've got the same dex, so Risky's going to have to go last. So Birdman, Whiff, Risky. Birdman, what is your plan of action right now?
So what's going on with me right now?
You're being gnawed across the midsection by, like, your legs are in, like, sort of...
I am like pushing and I'm firing into it.
What are you doing though? Like, you haven't got any of your gear on you, by the way.
What? Oh shit!
You've dressed down to like. Oh yeah, that means you can't do any spells either.
He's got his wings.
Can't do any spells.
His wings have got to be powerful.
Oh no!
You've got because you need a spell focus, don't you?
How about Bim throws him something? What's it, like his loot? What's on
Yeah.
the side?
Like someone to sort of like bash him over the head with. Or...
You can hold your turn, and then Bim can do that
Yeah.
like when you get round to that.
Like me and Bim are both screaming in startlement, but then all of a sudden like I slap Bim across the face and he slaps me across the face at exactly the same time. And I go! And he goes over to where our stuff is, and he takes your loot and he just throws it towards you, even though you're like stuck.
We'll do that once we get round to the turn. What's
Yeah,
Birdman doing?
get my shit! Get my shit! Get my gun! Get my gun!
Bim's like rooting through your stuff. He's like, what is this stuff?
There's loads of shit. Pictures of him,
Like
pictures of Birdman stuck over pictures of like muscular
Chad
men and things.
yeah.
Like,
Birdman is cool.
yeah, on like a diary.
There's a whole photo album.
I heart Bird Girl.
There's like a whole yearbook of like. It's all Birdman's year, but everyone, like a bunch of people being scratched out like a serial killer.
Yeah. A
Alright.
list of names, things like that.
Whiff.
A list of names that all say a list of fears for each person as well.
Whiff, what is your plan of action for this turn of combat?
So is it just me and the other?
There are several Messoirs in the room with you.
How are they looking? Are they looking like evil?
Oh, they're as shocked as you are.
Or... Okay.
They've got a bunch of sticks as well. So
Have I not got my axes either?
They'll be nearby, but you haven't got. I mean, at the moment
Okay.
you're occupied by like holding these mouths open.
I'm gonna try and snap one of the teeth off.
Yeah.
So and then
use that as a weapon.
use that as a weapon. Yeah. So
That's a good idea.
I'm gonna try and like snap it off and then sort of like go for the eye.
Snap its teeth out.
Snap it!
The first
Snap it out!
The first attempt fails. Like
Snap
you,
it out.
you pull. Imagine like a big canine, like a big long tooth, Like you pull on that and it sort of comes loose, but it doesn't actually come out.
Oh, okay.
I'm going to
That's
say
not
that
good.
one does. So you've pulled that out. And
Okay.
I'll give you an attack on that as well. So you can just go like,
Yeah.
how much damage is that going to be? That's an improvised weapon. I suppose it's strength anyway.
Mm.
I'm going to say, let's just do 1d6.
Okay.
That's 4 plus your strength, which is 5, so that's 9. How angry are you at the moment? In fact, you haven't.
I'm like steaming mad.
Yeah, you haven't had a drink to get your rage going, though, have you?
Yeah, yeah. So.
If you'd have had a drink.
Whip!
Can
someone chuck me alcohol? Can I go to one of the man like the
Yeah, go.
Amazon? Can I go like that?
Yeah.
Booze!
We're in a different room though.
I'm just screaming booze!
he's
I need booze!
Yeah, one of them gets the booze in you. They don't quite understand, but they're just like they just sort of spray the horn of endless grog like basically all over the room. Yeah. So that's an extra 2 points. Let me just roll your rage. That's the wrong one.
I'm instantly raging as soon as I'm drunk.
Just that the Salkies are evil then.
Yeah. Yeah, so something's...
But we don't know that.
You can take the dodge action.
Well,
as a
I'm definitely
bonus action.
dubious of them now.
Okay, oh well.
Yeah,
If I do say so.
11.
I've started to be sensitive. I'm ready to enact some judgment.
You've done 11 damage. I'm just checking if you can do any more.
Hope so. I want to do more damage. I'm annoyed now. I've already tried to fix this door in my own way, by getting somebody else to do it for me. So now I at least want pleasure.
So yeah, you tear one of the teeth out, and then stab it straight back into the roof of the mouth of this.
Yeah. So like
thing. But obviously because you've let go of one
No.
side of it, that's gonna like close down on you. So I'll get the
oh no.
get the 11 there. I'll do
So
your
am I
dex
going to get
save.
damaged by this?
No, because that's a 17 plus whatever your dex is. So that's
Oh, okay.
that's a really decent save. So you're out of one of the beds, and that's just like snapping around
Okay.
the room. I guess it's damaged and it looks injured, and it's just like reeling around like a beast.
Can I just start stamping on it?
And your next
Just
turn,
going for it.
well, you're still like holding one of them open.
Ah, right, okay.
So that one's like reeling across the other side of the room. It's getting hit with sticks by these mouchoirs.
Okay.
Um,
Hit quicker. Hit faster. Kill this thing. I haven't got enough energy.
yeah, the other one, you failed your strength save, and it's like bit down on, let's say, your leg, one of your legs. So that's 8. Half that for your rage.
Oh, 4.
Oh,
Okay.
you're pretty chill then.
Yeah, I'm pretty
Yeah, as long
good.
as you're in a rage, you take like half damage from all melee attacks.
I just go, ooh.
Yeah, it comes keen. I'm going to say it's still like clamped on your leg, but he's got you with like the very small incisors right down the middle.
Oh, okay.
So that's why it's not done very much damage.
So it's just like he's sort of gnawing on it.
Yeah.
Like, sort of like rubbing it in. It's like, oh, it's like a massage itself.
I guess it's because your thigh is so large. It's trapped between the two canines in the thing's teeth. So
Okay.
like it can't quite get your thigh in there. So it's only like getting in a little bit.
Thick
Go on.
thighs save
Take
lives,
it.
as they say.
Yeah, thick thighs save lives. Now, risky.
Okay, so I don't know what's happening there so far. So what I'm going to do is rush to. So I was going to free you, weren't I?
Yeah.
So I assume Bim's flown to grab your loot and he's flown back towards you.
Yeah.
I'm going to extend Green Flame Blade and slash at the one that was biting me and hopefully injure it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Say Bim's gone to do the loot, and you can just you still stood on it, so you can just bring the hammer down.
Yeah.
The
The Green Flame Blade.
So that's That's a melee attack initially.
flame, blade!
What's your plus to hit?
It's that move, like, you know, when you watch an anime and they've got that move that they always say and always do every episode. You're gonna hear that
It's plus
move
4, I imagine.
because they're gonna say the
I
name
know
of
it's
the
plus
move.
5.
Yeah, every time we get a new ability, we should like make a big deal about it. Like,
Yeah.
Digimon.
You've definitely
I'm
hit.
down.
Yeah,
that.
definitely.
That's 1.
Blue
plus
blaster.
The whole episode of it.
2. That's 3. And then what's the damage thing on your flame blade? Is it a 1d8 on the first one?
Is.
And then it's a 1d8 on the other one.
Yeah.
So you've done another 6 there.
Oh, okay.
You've done 9 to one of them. And then this one is going to go into the one that's next to Birdman, right?
Yeah.
So that's 4. Yeah, that the bit that hits Birdman doesn't do a huge amount of damage. All right, let's just take it from the top. You stood on top of the thing. Are you going to stay on top of it and just
plunge
cut
your
it
sword
across the
straight
face?
down, like sort of like a plunging move.
Yeah, like a.
If only
Like a-
you had
Sort
some
of do
sort of
this. I'll
some
I'll
sort of
describe
weapon
it.
to
So I raise my
replicate that one.
sort of the thing. I raise my hand above my head, and like a ball of green fire appears there. It forms into a blade,
Get the bucket.
and I just slam it down straight into the table monster, the mimic.
Yeah.
Yeah. The initial blast of that does sort of. It makes your massage bed monster. Yeah, the mimic. It makes the mimic sort of thrash about. You fucking totally just biff your deck save, fly across the room. Just do your couple for
It's
that.
like being rodeoed by a table.
Risky takes 2 damage from hitting the wall.
Oh, it's made me take my own damage.
Um,
Nobody makes me take my own damage.
the flame blade that comes off of that, it just sort of licks across the side of the one that's gnawing on Birdman.
Oh dear.
However, Bim has just placed the loot in Birdman's hands.
Wait, so what's happened?
You've got the loot in your hands.
Okay, great, then
Bim has just given it to you.
I'm going to start blasting.
He's giving you your loot and nothing else.
You got your magical abilities back.
Wait, so, okay, I've still got my magic back.
Yeah.
Then
And Bim's waiting patiently for a high five.
I'm tempted because I've got some spells to take, so I'm tempted
Birdman
to take...
ignores him.
Birdman goes, yeah, whatever, man. Thanks.
Bim looks uncharacteristically defeated by that. As if you really wanted to just make a difference.
So there's 2 spells I could choose from, because I need some new spells anyway, that we could say I got.
Didn't we
If
give
that's-
them to you already?
I don't know, did I choose them? Because Polymorph and Dimension Door sound pretty cool.
Okay.
Are they on your sheet already?
No. There's nothing
Well,
on my sheet.
what are you looking at?
What?
Spells wise.
I'm looking at 4th level Bard spells, I think that's where I'm on.
We want to be looking at your actual spells,
What
like the
spells have I
ones
got?
that you've picked. You've got
Wish I could use magic.
message, prestidigitation, vicious mockery,
Yeah.
word, sleep,
Chose my
speak with
future as a
animals,
warrior
thunder
instead of
wave, unseen
cleric
servant,
or-
I've got Unseen Servant. I can't
I
remember
wanna
what
choose
Just a
I'm on.
magician.
heat metal, enthrall, locate animals or plants,
Yeah,
magic
that's a good
mouth.
idea.
I mean,
I want to be something useful next time.
You're probably the most strongest
What's
character in
it,
terms of
servant?
fighting.
I know, but at the same
Unseen
time, I'm
servant.
also
Yeah.
the one
What do
with
you
the
wanna do with
most
that?
emotional problems in the group.
Yeah.
it just creates a small force that
Then can I get my Unseen Servant to push me out?
yeah, yeah, I think that would work.
Unseen Servant!
Master. It looks like a sort of black shapeless mass just like appears underneath you and sort of goes, whoop, and those little arms.
Yeah.
Whoop. You know, like It's very Studio Ghibli, but it's like a
Yeah.
big
Yeah.
blob. Only
Yeah.
magic you can see it, and like loads of little arms come up and push out.
Yeah, that's pretty cool.
Yeah.
That's a pretty cool image. Like that.
It's only got a strength of 2, but I suppose you can use it as like leverage.
I'm thinking to
Bir-
leverage me
I
out.
imagine Birdman's got hollow bones, so it helps.
So you spawn it sort of like underneath your feet
No
and
marrow.
then stand on it to give yourself purchase and push yourself out.
Yeah.
And in the while you fall to the ground, the bench is like the mimic is chewing on your unseen servant, which it'll kill immediately, but it will take a combat turn to like
Come back.
finish what it's doing.
Yeah.
And now it's
My
Birdman's
unseen
turn again,
servant.
based on initiative order. The Selkie massage are like they're casually setting about the things with sticks, but it's not doing a huge amount.
Yeah, I'm
Okay.
kind of looking at them like distrust. Like I'm angry. I'm angry because Birdman was having a massage, so I'm pissed off.
And they're looking at you like this.
And I'm looking at them like, you're in on this. This is what you brought us here. You haven't fucking have things to eat. Fucking eat us.
They're right, Birdman.
I'm grabbing my gun.
As they're panicking, like as you're yelling at them, they're panicking and their faces like morphing into other sort of faces.
Yeah,
Yeah. Look at this. This isn't right.
You're right. I extend my flame blade towards them and
They're just
sort
like,
of
it's not us.
reveal your true form, God damn it!
They just
I
turn.
pretend to have a gun.
Yeah.
They turn immediately into basically whatever their standard changeling form is.
Faceless
Yeah,
mannequins.
they're just like we said. We're changelings.
Change back.
Yeah, but
Your waist down.
Yeah,
Your waist
this
off
is
now.
terrible.
They turn back into Selkie massage.
Can you be anything that we want you to be?
We don't want you to kill us. Say that.
Okay. Just hypothetically, you couldn't turn into like a big girl or anything.
We
nothing
could,
like that.
we could, but how would that? How does that help this current situation
Wait,
that's
Birdman,
ongoing?
I'm just curious. But
Birdman.
carry on.
Maybe you could turn into my mother. Other changeling, I miss her so.
We can do anything for a price.
No,
Okay.
never mind that.
Can they turn into
Be the girl
males?
after.
Yeah, I mean they're genderless sort of things, I guess. I don't really know what the rules or law is for the changelings, but whatever these are,
Wait, did we just
are
nearly get eaten?
genderless sort of humanoids. Yeah, the things are still thrashing around. They're still alive.
Oh, fuck.
Yeah. Okay.
And you're
Can we
having
go
this
kill them then?
Absurd
Yeah,
conversation.
we're convinced that the changelings are in on this when they introduced
Yeah.
us to tables and they tried to kill us.
What's going on with these tables, changelings?
We're trying to intimidate the changelings. That's what we think. We're doing.
What I'm going to say is you've got a single combat round to ask this question, which is 6 seconds. So
Okay.
you're using your combat round to ask the question.
No, blasting.
You want to shoot one of the.
Kill it first.
Okay,
Yeah, ask questions after. That's our motto.
That's how we roll. We are action heroes after all.
I'm tempted to draw a circle on the ground.
Okay, you hit that. Birdman hits with his pistol for 1d8. That's a whole 8. And that's 8
Okay.
plus
So wait, has he hit the monster then?
11. Yeah.
Thank God I thought you were aiming for the mademoiselle.
Mademoiselle.
You're shooting at him blindly.
So Birdman shoots one of them, and it sort of reels back on its hind legs and sort of staggers backwards through the window and falls out in a very dramatic sort of way, just like.
Take it easy, right?
Yeah, tell us how you really feel. And it's sort of Selkie massage. They're sort of helping prod it out the window they're sort of helping with the situation
Slowly
as it
pushing it
goes.
out the window.
Well, it's all happening quite quickly because Birdman shoots it, it reels back, and they're just like, fucking get it, jabbing it out.
Okay.
Yeah, so that's your turn. What is it? You get 2 attacks actually, because of your college thing at level 6.
Are there any other things in the room?
There's the one that Risky just attacked. You've got 2 pistols.
Finish it.
You could pop the other one.
Yep.
Yeah.
So I throw the pistol up into the air.
I mean, you failed. You throw it up into the air. It like There's not enough space in the room,
Hits me
so
in the
basically
face.
it hits the roof and comes down way quicker than you expect, and it goes off.
Fires.
Yeah, it goes
Where's
off.
the bullet go?
and,
Yeah!
I'm going to decide how to roll on this.
Like-
It's going to
Luck or coincidence?
go off, and there are multiple people in the room.
It starts ricocheting around the room. Do luck checks.
There's
Yeah.
four people in the room.
Do
So-
4 luck checks.
What I'm going to do,
Hit one of them.
Or 4 dexterity rolls.
Then I can be the only person who. Then I won't be the only person who's killed an innocent person.
Whoa. Let's not say killed.
Wounded. Brutally wounded.
Mortally wounded is
I
fine.
have an idea as well.
right, I'm going to say if it's 1 or 2, it's going to hit Birdman. If it's 3 or 4, it's going to hit Risky. And if it's 5 to 8, it's going to hit one of the Mademoiselles. It hits no one. Thankfully.
Great.
Luck is on our side again.
Birdman's a bit sort of like hands in the air, shot.
I'm also gobsmacked.
What's funny about this image is Birdman is totally naked except for his brace of pistols.
Yeah.
Just like, ah!
Oh, we're all naked.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Big man got his waistcoat on here.
Right, it is Whiff's turn to... Whiff has currently got his leg, like, bitten on by, like, a mimic.
Can I sort of like punch and sort of like sort of push myself away from the
You can...
mouth? So it's like
Have you still got a tooth?
Yeah, you've
What's
still got a tooth in your
Still got a
hand.
tooth?
yeah. So I'm just gonna
You're
start
just going to
stabbing.
stab it with that.
I'm just gonna like do
In a
it
rage.
like a few times, like ja 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 ja, like on its nose.
Yeah.
Give it a bad time smelling stuff.
I think it won't take much for you to do this. That'll hit it. And that doesn't hit it. Something.
Oh,
we'll
no.
deal with the... I rolled D6 for it last time, didn't I? So that's a 4 plus... That's 9. I think you've done 11 damage to it.
Okay, that's how we do it.
I think you've done
My
11
neck
damage
of the
to...
woods.
You've done 11 damage to both of them because there were 2, wasn't it?
No.
I guess you stab it in the nose,
Yeah.
or whatever you think its nose is, and I guess
Is this your nose? Is it? Tell me.
your second attack failed. So like I guess it gets stuck in its face, and it sort of reels back, lets go of you, and like you lose grip of the tooth.
Ah, okay.
But you are free, and there's 2 like severely damaged bits of aggressive furniture. The Mademoiselles are using their sticks to like sort of like when there's a wild animal about. They're just sort of penning it in.
Prodding it in. Okay.
That is your combat turn. You can say something if you like, just to.
I say, and that's the tooth.
Anything but the 2.
one of the Selkie Massage says, "Good one."
I blush and go,
Alright, Risky's turn. You've got one more thing to kill in there, I think.
I've got an idea. So, from recalling a book I used to read in the Demon Library about mimics, and also putting together the fact that I just stared into a void, what seems to be some kind of teleportation,
Yeah.
I was wondering whether these mimics were trying to capture us and send us to some kind of dimension. So I've got a great idea, Birdman, hear me out. We send Bim into the void, I can see through his eyes and I'll see what's on the other side.
This is a great way for Bim to die as well, so let's throw him in there.
Well, I didn't want him to die, but maybe... Or did I? I command Bim
It's a
to
subconscious
fly
thing.
directly into the mouth of the mimic and tell me what's on the other side of its...
Alright, yeah, he flies straight in. You see him disappear into the void. And you can just see through his eyes still. And you see...
whoa.
So far, just lots of colours, guys.
You see, it's sort of like a... Sort of like a mega jungle. In terms of like just, it's a really dense forest filled with somewhat alien woodland creatures, and like you sense a lot of. I'm just going to say you sense a lot of fey magic. Basically, it looks like a fey realm.
Right.
Okay.
And Bim's alive, but he does sense that he's being bared down on by some sort of presence.
Okay.
Get out there, Bim, while you still can.
Yeah, Bim just flies back
Oh,
out.
okay, I thought you were going to say like he comes back through the portal, but he's all fucked. And
Well, he comes back through the portal, and what's his dex?
And he's 20 years older. and you're like, hey, Bim, you're
He's grown a beard, and like he's wearing a flat cap.
You love chaos, right, Bim? No, not anymore, not anymore.
I've chilled out, I have, lad.
I just like a Horlicks and a...
In which case, I atomise him.
Well, I was going to say, as he's coming out, he gets bitten in half by the thing that's still alive.
Ah!
And he's like hanging on the side of the teeth, just going, "Kill me!"
Who saw that coming?
Can I go up and just sort of jab some?
Not me.
You're in a different room.
Oh yeah, of course.
Not me.
Okay.
You know me, I just like to mix things up a little bit. And sort of Eldritch Blast at his remains. Just in front of the thing's mouth, I imagine.
Right, you blast him. Yeah.
I'm killing two birds with one stone, putting him out of his misery.
Two bims with one stone.
Well,
When I say two Bims, I mean one
he's
Bim.
he's got nothing below the chest at this point. We might as well kill him.
Oh, that's a one dead sound.
Just might as well. Yeah, we've got nothing else to do.
I'll say I rolled the 1d8 by accident, but you did roll a 7, so as opposed to a 2. So I'll just give you the 7. And
So he's blasted Bim in the face.
yeah, he's wrecked Bim. Bim is atomized, as he said. Don't you get 2 on the Eldritch Blast?
Yeah. The follow-up one's obviously into the mouth of the mimic.
I mean, they're both going into the mouth of the mimic
Yeah.
because that's where Bim is.
This keeps dying all the time.
Yeah, the mimic is like, you know when a spider dies,
Yeah.
it sort of shrivels up a bit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It peels back and sort of does that, and looks a bit gnarled and fucked up.
Okay.
So now you can breathe. I guess you guys can breathe. I mean, you haven't finished yours. You can.
I'm trying to take a breather. I'm like,
We continued our massages.
You
Yeah.
guys.
Come on, let's get,
What do you guys want
let's
to
get
do?
back to the massage.
I'm going to roll.
I am angry at the changelings, but it's clear it wasn't their fault. So basically, I want them to continue massaging me while explaining everything they know.
That sounds like a good
Look.
idea.
And I'm going to say that in a sort of intimidating but also charming way. Like,
I'll be
Tell
holding my
us.
gun the entire time as well.
tell us because we want massages.
Yeah, what I'm going to say is you don't know what's going on in the other room with Whiff because you just haven't heard anything.
Mhm.
Maybe
I'm
Birdman's
gonna like this sort of
gunfire
wall.
inside has just
But-
like deafened you.
how thin are the walls?
How thin are the not very thin. It's a massage parlour.
Yeah, so I'm just sort of going, help! Help! for the
Shot
love
at
of-
the door.
Right, we'll deal with these questions. Selkie massage. They're both just saying, well, yeah, let's turn back into Selkie massage. That's not mine.
You need a long
That's
cigarette.
Well, we set up this branch this morning, and everything's brand new.
Who delivered
Sir.
the tables?
Who delivered the tables? Well, we can check with the ledger, sir. You wanna?
Some kind of fucking crazy guy, I imagine, I say, holding my gun into the air.
I would agree, sir. This is not what we signed up for.
You're right.
Yeah, fetch the ledger.
One of them looks outside to check what happened to the other thing,
Mm-hmm.
the other mimic, and you can see it like, well, they say, it's getting away, and it's just sort of like.
Can I take a shot?
Yeah, I suppose. I'll have to
Okay.
roll it at disadvantage because it's quite far away at this point.
Yeah.
And that's a 4 already. So you take a shot down the street, it just misses completely.
Sorry, I'm really relaxed.
It must be something off with my sights. I don't know. So yeah, that's just going to run off rampant around the town.
Okay.
It's probably not going to cause many problems, honestly.
It'll probably die on the way around the town, right?
It might, or I don't know, someone else might run into it. I don't know what's going to happen with that. I just think it's funny.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah, it is.
Yeah. So, you guys are going to go to get the ledger with the thing, with the silky massage.
After this massage is finished.
Yeah, we
The
have
silky
massages
massage.
first.
And
we're also going to ask them to take new forms, I reckon.
what's the
Yeah.
man's perception?
Could you take the form of a beautiful high elf woman and tell me how high of an elf I am consistently while doing this?
Well, yes, sir. Is there anything as means of recompense for such a stressful massage?
Could you,
Look at me like,
for me, could you take the form of an old bird man, and he's looking into your eyes and he's saying, I don't mind who you are, son. I love you. I think bird girl, a girl bird. That's right. That's what I mean.
The changeling.
A girl bird for me.
The changeling turns into the old bird man and then quickly into bird girl.
Oh, thank God, that was too real. Oh my
Well,
God.
it turns into a bird girl.
Not
Not necessarily the bird girl.
Close enough.
Yeah, I'm not really interested in her as a person, just as
a female bird.
yeah, a female bird.
I'll take
bird
anybody
man.
at this point.
Yeah, so you
But they would
hear,
take me.
you start, you can, as soon as you come out of the room, you can hear Whiff screaming.
Oh shit!
We should get that ledger.
Yeah, I'm pretty relaxed now as well. That screening's going to set me off
Yeah,
again.
you know how hard West's been working, you know?
Yeah, he deserves
Probably
this.
getting a lot of
Jesus
knots rubbed out his
Christ.
back.
Yeah,
All right,
he'll be
I'm
fine.
I'm
I
gonna
don't
go
think
to-
there's any more mimics around, so he should be okay.
God help
There's
me.
usually only 2 minutes in place, right?
I'm going to go
I
to
don't want
Whiff.
to find out.
Jesus.
Whiff, what are you doing to deal with this situation?
I'm just sort of panicking.
Well, you've sort of got the situation under control, but the things are alive still.
Can I chuck one of the mademoiselles at the monster? If I ask them to take a form of like a big cement brick or something.
Can you say it's a giant hammer?
I'm afraid we can. We only do living.
Can you turn into
Thanks.
like a hammer man of some kind?
Yeah, no, they're like... Okay, how about this? They are selkie prostitutes in a way, so they can do anything for the right price, in which case this is the right price.
Well, the Selkie is just the form that they're taking currently for this brand. The
right.
changeling thing. One of them turns into sort of like a hammerhead shark person,
Okay.
and you're gonna swing that at the thing.
Yeah, am I gonna do like full 360 spinning like Yappa!
Okay, that hits, and it almost certainly kills it.
Okay.
I'll roll just for fun. Well, 3, but plus like 5 and 7. Yeah, you've just split that in half with the head of a mademoiselle. And then you go for the other
is
one.
the mademoiselle dead?
No,
Oh, okay, great.
we trying to kill them.
Yeah.
The mademoiselle.
No, I was trying to kill the monster. I
The
didn't
monster,
mean to kill
the
the
first
mademoiselle.
monster's dead, and the other monster is dead. I'm not even going to roll damage for it because it's already like.
Okay, can I ask the mademoiselle to
breaking.
turn back into silky massage?
Yeah. Why?
Okay.
Yes, sir. Of course. Turns back into silky massage.
And then I just sort of like cradle in her bosom, just sort of like.
She sort of pats you on the head and says, "There, dear. We shan't be charging you for this massage."
Can I say something like before these guys burst in?
I don't think these guys are coming in.
These guys aren't
We're,
coming in.
we're,
Okay.
we're heading downstairs.
You hear their voices like
done our one.
approach the door and then leave. Guys, so what do you want to say?
I'll just say, call me Petey. And then I chuck her aside, and then I just go, actually no, forget it, and then I follow these guys.
You just run out of the door. Do you slam the door behind you?
It's like really hard, like almost off the hinges, like I broke another door.
The sort of frosted glass in the door all shatters.
Okay.
Yeah, that's the end of
Okay,
that
so
scene.
I follow these guys.
Yeah, you're all going down to the foyer where you can.
Yeah.
Oh, there you are, you scab.
You see.
Nice massage whiff.
Yeah.
Yeah, those were pretty good too.
That was pretty great,
yeah,
yeah.
really good massage.
Yeah, I got like 6 of them on me.
What was the guy called?
Right, show
Ed
off.
Seven.
Keshion or whatever.
Kishon.
Keyshawn. Kishion.
Yeah.
Kishion is he's currently applying like some cork to the door. He's basically fixed the door.
Okay.
I made a whole new better door.
I go up to him and I say, "Great job, Kishion. This is sick." And I then say, "Do you want anything in return for it?"
Let me just think on this a minute.
I mean, anything.
Well, if we should like your allegiance in the coming days.
In the coming days.
He raises his eyebrows at you.
Why?
In a suggestive way.
Is that a come on?
Coming days, eh?
Yes, the coming days. I couldn't possibly tell you right now, Whiff, but you'll love it.
I love you.
What? Yeah, you have to,
What?
you have to speak into my good ear. I'm rather deaf.
It's worse said the word
how
more.
much do you want for this door?
I love you.
Well, let's say, meet me for a pint in the Fool and Horses.
Okay,
Some-
yeah, I'll do that, definitely.
One day this
I
week.
look to these two and I go,
He says, "What? You have to speak into my good ear."
yeah, great job, Kishion. And then I turn around to Silky Massage and go, "Look what I did!"
Yes, wonderful, dear. Kishion slaps you on the bicep and gives it an inappropriate squeeze and says, "We shall meet on the morrow,"
I go,
and then leaves.
"Meet me at my borough."
I beg your pardon.
I said, nothing. I just sort of turn to you guys.
Oh,
and go,
he has no reason to be quiet.
I just sort of turn to you two and go, "He'll never know."
I wasn't
True
listening.
feelings.
Whiskey sort of goes like, I wasn't listening.
Yeah.
Oh,
Bigger fish to fry here, Whiff.
I
You
kick the
really
door open with my leg.
Just gonna say, be careful you don't like knock that with a cable or anything.
yeah, I'll be okay.
Yeah. So where are you at?
We're gonna get that ledger, aren't we?
Yeah, looking through the ledger.
We're furious to know that we've just been attacked, so we want to know who delivered the.
You've been attacked, sirs. Golly gosh, no.
Yes.
Yeah, you want to get some new beds in here, lady?
On my first, we just had new beds installed. This is
this is the new beds.
fine new establishment.
Yeah, it seems that your new beds were actually mimics in disguise, so you'd better tell us all the information we want to know.
You got beds that eat people.
Or
Well,
we're going to take some retribution
me.
upon this
Hot
place.
diggity dog, please, no retribution upon me, sir. We did not procure. Well, I suppose somebody in the business procured these beds, but we shall have a look in the ledger.
Yes, please.
How did you know who we are, lady?
You're right.
Wait, you know who we are?
No, I have no idea who you are.
Well,
Frankly, I'm just trying to make a dollar.
You're about to find out, and with a flourish, I introduce myself once again as Risky Brownie, half-elf supreme.
Half-elf supreme with cheese.
Well, it's a pleasure to meet you, sir, and thank God nobody's been seriously injured.
And I'm Ronald Birdman Deluxe.
And we were both sprinkling cheese everywhere.
Ronald Birdman Deluxe. And did you
What?
say your name was
Whiff.
What food type are you going to be with?
Whiff
Chestnut.
Dog? Whiff Dog.
I'm like a sizzler sort of.
The Whiff
Right.
Dog Sizzler.
So let me get these names down. You got Whiff Dog Sizzler, Birdman
Deluxe.
Birdman Deluxe, and
Risky Brownie supreme, half-elf supreme.
Half Elf Supreme. Well, I hope we can settle this out of court, as they say.
You're gonna take us to court?
No, out of court.
We're going to take them to court, I
right.
think.
I make one of my hands glow as if I'm going to do an Eldritch Blast and say, "We don't go to court!"
Loud and clear, sir. That's entirely what I'm suggesting. We do not do.
Court,
Yeah, you better not.
Court is so boring. I hate going to court. I hate that we're always in court.
Always.
The Selkie, what's the fucking name? Selkie massage at the desk is going to cast calm emotions on everyone.
I feel pretty good now.
I remember the days back in the Goblin Gang. It's pretty good.
That was funny, wasn't it?
What are we talking about?
I remember being a little boy.
I like your coat.
Yeah, it's a really nice coat,
Nice
actually.
coat,
man.
isn't it?
Everyone
Hey,
relax.
You got a nice coat
Yeah.
too.
Oh, cheers, man. You know what? Your feathers looking plumed.
That's so nice.
Beautiful.
I'm so glad you noticed.
Yeah.
It looked
Oh.
like a masterful wig.
Thank you
on
for
a
those great
king
massages.
What a nice hat
It
you
seems
have
to have worked.
That was a great hat.
Yeah, thank you so much for your hospitality.
As you guys were just chuntering among yourselves, she was looking down in quite a fresh ledger, actually, where basically the expenses for where this furniture had come from. And she points to it with her quill. Well, this is the warehouse from where we
Where?
from where
From where?
where we
Warehouse.
sourced these particular beds, these violent beds of ours. I would have said of yours, but they belong to us.
Well, we got to
Slip
slap
of
Do
the
they
tongue,
belong
so-
to you, do they?
And when she says slip of the tongue, she gives Risky the eye.
I sort of flips like my tongue like a snake.
This seems to only
Wish Jar had
excite
noticed
her
the
eyes.
changelings.
Yeah.
He thinks there's one silky massage.
There's one silky massage. He keeps turning around. How'd you get over there? She's pointed out a warehouse, which is it's just on the other side of town, really.
So,
This is where you can find. Perhaps you find out what's going on with these crazy chairs.
Well, I feel like we should tool up and get over there.
Yeah, I
think
pull
we
out my
should.
gun again and go, thanks for the massages, lady.
Are you still naked?
Yeah.
And like, thanks for the massage, lady, and just walk out the door. Your little bird
I
butt
feel
showing.
pretty good. I feel pretty good, guys.
oh no.
I
Okay.
just sort of do a flourish and shroud myself with a cloak. Like,
Let's just say off camera, everyone gets their shit back on, and it's like a. So what are we doing, guys? That sort of thing. That sort of
Yeah.
transition. Yeah, we can go over to the warehouse, which
You're
is
fuck these guys up. They ruin my fucking massage.
it's down by where would the warehouse be?
My massage.
What? It's that. It's. I guess it's just down in one of the industrial areas of town. You guys got a
See.
game plan for this?
so it's just a big warehouse. We can't see any windows or anything like that.
There'll be some windows. It just looks like a warehouse at the moment.
See, my idea is we go through the roof.
Yeah, I
Get
can
on
fly
the
up and
roof.
check it
We'll
out.
definitely get on the roof.
Yeah,
Get there.
That's a good point. It will be on like a sort of retail park, sort of.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
That sort of well, not a retail park. It's more like you get a bunch of warehouses in like an industrial park.
Yeah.
You've been to a place like this before.
Yeah.
Yeah, we've been to many places like this before.
It makes you wonder what Whiff has been up to. Or, like,
I've been out to retail parks.
Spent a lot of my time as a youngling in retail parks.
spent a lot of my young life with truckers.
Because
You all right
we
there, sir?
got
A little whiff helping out truckers.
it.
Helping
A
out.
very, very quick sepia tone
Just-
flashback of Whiff just taking coffee to truckers.
He's
You
like, he
go,
looks the
guys.
same, but his legs are about like just stumps.
He's just really jacked up top, and it's like you can't see his legs moving.
Do you want some coffee, Mr. Moranis?
Well, I could do with a hand job, son.
That's what I
Okay,
call
I
my
go to the bathroom and I go
espresso
in.
blend.
Because we got a trucking California.
And when we say truck, we of course mean stagecoach.
We got a trucking stagecoach. Chucking through the night.
Chugging through the night.
Chugging through the night, yeah.
Stagecoach.
Anyway,
Ain't your wagon.
you can get. Yeah, I mean you can see where the main gate is. You could try the main gate. You could try climbing the fence, or like there's many ways one would enter an industrial park.
Okay, so
The roof. Yeah, let's go through the roof. Let's get on the roof, and then maybe we can look through a skylight or something and see what's going on down there.
Well, what I'm
Yeah.
saying is you've got to get in past the perimeter.
Okay.
Is it-
Can I fly?
Yeah.
Is
you
it
can fly
guarded?
straight over.
How far is
Great.
the perimeter?
What do you mean? How far?
Can I misty step across it and just be there?
Yeah, it's just a fence.
Yeah.
You could just go to like a discreet area along the fence and just misty step through it.
Yeah, I do that.
Whiff, how do you plan to get in?
Can I just like smash through it?
Like Witch just walks through the fence and it wraps around you as he's walking.
Yeah, I'm going to say that's not a good enough roll to get through the fence. You just hurt yourself a bit.
Just walking off the fence,
me
like-
You hurt yourself
Oh,
quite badly, actually.
Wait, am I still fucked up as well?
What, injured?
Yeah, I better use like healing word or something.
Chuck you a herb.
Heal me.
Yeah, I'll take a herb.
Heal me.
To be honest, I don't think Birdman's...
Please.
You're alright, I
You
think.
are a bit fucked up.
I just hit.
I'm on 25 health from 39, so I'm going to
Yeah.
heal him word if I can at some
That's
point.
worse than Whiff.
Okay.
You can do a healing word now. How much? I think you lost like 14, right?
Yeah.
So you want to do like a second level, maybe.
I used Cure 2.
Cure 2 it is.
Cure 2.
Go.
I use 1 Cure 2 and 2 Cure 1s.
7, it's past 7 already. You don't get anything to eat.
Yeah, I'm pretty hungry.
2d4 plus 3.
I had a chopsticks with an X before getting here.
Let's just do a third level one.
What? Looking like fucking Leo Mon, man.
Beast of the Fish King! Excellent, man.
I had
Mine
Sounds
heals.
better like that. I thought it was intentional, but
salt and pepper
it makes it
chicken
better.
and salt and pepper potatoes.
That sounds
Birdman
the way it
heals
is.
at
Manchester.
12.
In Manchester, yeah.
You fucking love
And
that.
I've had like
Okay.
3 takeaways this week, so I feel like having another one's going to really set me back.
Okay.
So Birdman flaps over the fence playing a song and heals himself as he does it. Risky Misty steps through the fence and Whiff runs into the fence, injuring himself.
Okay. How bad am I hurt?
6 points.
Oh, God, okay. That's not that bad. I'm just sort of going, oh,
Yeah.
pull me off.
The fact is you're outside the fence still.
Okay, is there any way I can cut through it?
You can do that. There's many ways to get through a fence.
Can you not go in the front in disguise?
Your
I am a
axe-
god.
Hello, my name is Whiff. I am the new god here tonight.
I mean, that's a great idea to me.
I could do that. If this doesn't work, me hacking through it.
The axe doesn't work.
The axe doesn't work, okay, then I'm going to go through as a god.
You have to go up to the gate and be like, I'm here for work.
Is that what you're gonna do?
Yeah.
All right. What's your gambit? There's like a. Hold on a minute.
Okay, we're just there. Where's Wayne?
So I go
What's going on,
through
man?
to the front gates and I said,
Stupid orc.
here you go,
Oh,
I'm
wait,
one of
he's
the new
not
guys.
powerful in this
They
way
sent me
like
to
him.
go and work on one of those new silky massage places because apparently the beds ate some customers, so I've got to shift a whole bunch of new ones over to there.
He believes most of that.
Okay.
But first, I'll give you a
Which bits
description.
do
of-
you believe?
He's in like a little sort of kiosk, and he's basically like an apeling, but like quite a chubby sort of out of shape apeling. You know, he's about
Okay.
Yeah.
Like an orangutan.
he's about 50, and he's just like
Yeah.
He's got red fur and a blue face, and he's just looking up at you. He's got a little cap on as well, and he's like, "So have you got a documentation ID? Got any of that on you?"
No, not yet because they haven't given me any because I'm new.
So, for a simple work order, they've sent you with no documentation, is what you're saying?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Hold on.
Well, if you come out here and just check me credentials, then I'm sure we can get this sorted.
What credentials have you got, or what are you gonna?
Well, come and have a look. Come have a look.
You get it, man. Jam. Bone jam.
All right, yeah, I'm gonna roll that against insight.
Bone jam and ale.
He
It's like pork and ribs.
he seems
Yeah.
it seems
Yeah,
like
quite
he's used to this sort of bullshit.
Okay.
So like he comes out of the kiosk. In fact, he climbs out of the window of the kiosk, and you realise like he's got very long arms and quite short legs, and he just sort
Okay.
of heaves himself over, and lands at your feet. And he's like,
Okay.
"Wait, where's his credentials?" then?"
That's good.
I start stamping on him.
You kick him in the head.
Yeah.
I think you want.
Whatever, man.
So I'll deliver like a mighty
Okay.
kick with all the thrust and might, and I kick that little orangutan fucker in
You
the face.
kick him in the head for 6 damage. You've got
Oh shit, Whiff's
He's-
killing this
he's-
guy.
He staggers backwards like oh fucking hell, what's that for? And he draws a what's his weapon going to be, like a club basically. He draws a club, and he is about to menace you with that. But you got another hit.
Okay, well
You
I'm
stamp
going to
on him
go
again.
in with my axe, and I'm just going to chop one of his feet off.
Oh, fucking. Whiff goes in with this idea of, like, I'll go in disguise as a character, absolutely fucks you up and kills the guy, but doesn't he just goes in and goes, hey, just come check my credentials, come outside, and then kills him. No finesse in, like, the skill of
None at
being
all.
in character, like, hi, I'm new, and sorry, I don't have anything, come out here. The guy's like, what the fuck? This is so sauce, like.
That's very strong. Then.
That's only 3. 3 plus 5. You've done another 8 damage to him. You killed him.
Oh god!
Because like you were aiming.
I go through the front doors.
If you were aiming for his foot, the problem is that like it's low. He's shorter than you expect, and you've just cleaved him up the chest.
Yeah. Okay. So that's what. Okay. So I just sort of run through the front gate.
Are you gonna make any? First of all, the gates are locked. You're gonna have to like. Get
Okay.
the
So
keys
I'll
off the
pocket
guy.
him and get the keys off him.
And are
first
you
to
gonna
get
make
through.
any attempt to hide the body, or is that not what Whiff is about?
Can I like store him so I can like eat him later?
You can carry him on your back like a rucksack.
Yeah, I'll do that. And if anyone asks, I'll say like I got it from the shop or something.
Oh man. You've got a set of keys that you can assume give you access to basically most of the external area, as in like watchtowers and stuff like that. If there are such things.
Okay.
Seeing if there's anything else this guy's got on him. He's got a little cap, hasn't he?
Yeah,
can
like a
put that on if
little
you like.
tiny cap.
Little tiny monkey
I
cap.
put that on. Yeah, I put that on.
Alright, so you're just running into the park, the
Yeah.
industrial park. Catch up with you in a minute. Where are you guys going? You're going to the roof.
Yeah.
We're on the roof, yeah.
So,
How do you want to do that?
what's the best way to do it? Is there any like ladder or anything nearby?
Is there anything to look into? Like, can we look in? Like, is there like a skylight?
Birdman can fly straight up there.
Birdman can fly straight up, yeah.
Yeah.
But I'm going to be annoyed if I'm left on the floor.
Risky, you have found a ladder that
So-
leads to the roof, which
Yeah, I'll scale it.
which is handy. So yeah, you're both up there. There's not a lot going on outside the roof.
Mm-hmm.
The things are open, like what are they called?
Skylights.
Yeah, skylights. Yeah, the
window.
skylights
Yeah,
are
yeah.
open for like
Mhm.
ventilation, so you can have a look in there.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, it's basically just a warehouse full of stuff, and there's like apelings and tabaxi and like halflings and basically a bunch of sort of piratey types.
Like working in a
Okay.
factory.
Yeah, they sort of.
Where you see piratey types to the Black Hook.
I don't think there's any way you can tell
Okay.
who they're affiliated with. They're just piratey types. They're all the
look, Risky.
races.
They're
that would be
working class,
pirates
just
in
like
this
we are.
area.
We'll be able to talk to them.
Their labour is being exploited. We should free them.
Yeah. That's what I mean as well. I understand that too.
Yeah, I suppose they're sailors more than pirates.
Okay. Dockhands.
Yeah, that kind of thing. So what do you want to do?
Let's go in and start a revolution.
Well, we could just drop down and like take us to your leader. No, we should watch. I imagine there's rafters that we can climb into from the skylight.
Oh,
With us being quite light.
Instead of causing all this.
I'm not going to say frail. I've never been frail,
Yeah.
but I am sort of kind of a light guy. You know, I've got long, thin arms and I'm quite slender. So I reckon the rafters probably sustain a weight if we just crept along those. And
I'm
better
tempted to flap in disguise and disguise myself as a new employee.
Are you guys
Oh,
going in disguise?
We
then?
could both do that. Yeah, you could drop into some shadows and I'll just disguise myself as anything.
Whilst they were new employees, you started working there.
But Birdman, before we do, how about we are the supervisors?
It'd be amazing if you'd done all this before
That's a great
you ran
idea.
away from Whiff.
We're new
Just saying.
supervisors.
Well, Whiff's fine. He'll be all right.
It'll be
I'm
fine,
sort of like
we'll meet him
hurrying
inside.
through a corridor at this point with the cat just going.
This is what Whiff had when he's left on his own. It's just a bit of an insight for the audience as to what happens when Whiff tries to be in disguise. People die because we aren't there
Yeah.
to just sway
Alright.
the conversation.
So you guys are going to get into disguise. I'll go back to Whiff. You're running. What are you looking for? That like.
I'm looking for like any sort of, you know, anything that looks a bit shady
It's all
or
conundrum.
any sort of like big
Yeah,
factory
me
sort
too.
of floor where they're developing these killer chairs and tables and beds.
Do you want?
I'm not
Right.
picky, so I don't care, but that's a problem.
That's an amazing perception roll. Whiff, you perceive. What was it you were perceiving? You were looking for shady areas,
Yeah.
and you essentially perceived that this is not a place where the furniture gets made. This is a distribution center. Really.
Okay.
There's just a lot. There's a lot of different stuff, all packaged up, ready to be like shipped out or sold or whatever.
Okay, is there anybody else there?
Yeah, there's tons of people running
Okay,
around. Like you've
shit.
just sort of melted into.
Okay, so I'm sort of like running with like the rest of that, the people who are in there, right?
Yeah, everyone's quite busy at the moment. You haven't been spotted with the corpse of the guard on your back.
Okay. Can I just sort of like just chuck him off like somewhere?
You can just dump him, yeah.
I'm gonna dump him like behind some like crates. I'm
Um,
presuming there's some sort of like crates and packaging.
also, yeah, there's shit everywhere. What I was going to say is you recognise where the furniture is generally.
Okay.
I guess because with your sharp eye, you just notice some flat pack furniture being carried. You can see a
Oh my
picture of it
god,
on the
there's some
side.
flat pack furniture that's being carried. Furniture. Porniture.
This is furniture.
Well, what was I gonna
Furniture.
say you're. Hold on. You are noticed with the body.
Oh shit. So
Think fast.
I say, oh my god, look what's happened! I found him dead at the front.
Yeah, that passes. The guy.
Okay.
This,
Shit.
this little halfling runs up to you and he's just like, "Oh my god, Terry! Terry's been fucking had. He's been what's he been had with?" He looks at the wound and looks at you, and he doesn't make the immediate connection that it's your axe.
Okay. I say, I don't know, but a bunch of you better go check to see if anyone's out there still. I'll keep guard here. Don't worry.
He whistles a bunch of lads, and they all run off without really questioning that.
Okay.
Are you just gonna? Someone comes over to like perform some kind of give Terry medical attention.
Okay. I say, look,
E.T. smoke home.
do you guys know where we get all this stuff from? I'm kind of new to this whole thing, and I'm wondering where we get all the like furniture from.
There's a the. What races did I say?
Tabaxi.
Yeah. A tabaxi is like bandaging the guy up or like trying to stem the flow of blood, and it's just
Oh,
like.
is he still like bleeding
he's-
a lot?
Yeah, when I said you killed him, like you'd incapacitated him, so like he passed out.
Oh, so he's not dead.
You haven't killed him outright. I mean,
Okay.
he'll bleed to death if he's not seen to.
Yeah. So I say, have a look at him. Go on, check him out. See if he's dying.
Yeah, I was going to say like the tabaxi who's dealing with him is like, what are you talking about? What stuff? Like what stuff specifically?
I say, the beds. You
want
see,
furniture. He just throws a thumb over his shoulder. It's like,
the bed.
go that over there.
okay, so I
This
go
guy's
and,
not concerned with what you're doing at all.
Okay,
really.
so I go and check out.
And you know where
the
the
beds
furniture
then.
is. So like, yeah, you get to the.
Is there any sort of like markings or like initials or like little tags that sort of reveal where they've come from?
You've already seen a flat pack coming out of the area being loaded into a cart, and like, you can safely assume this warehouse that you're at is where all the furniture is.
Okay, right.
How long will food?
So I feel like I need Risky and Birdman to come and help me with this.
Okay.
So where are these guys now?
Yeah, let's
we
go
are
back
dressed
to.
as supervisors at the minute.
Yeah.
And you have emerged from the shadows.
Yeah.
Dressed
Yeah.
as supervisors.
Hey, Birdman, I say we find the accountancy room and fix the books.
Don't call me Birdman. Name's Milton. I'm the supervisor around here.
Ah, sorry about that, Milton.
It's fine.
I should have known better. For I am also a supervisor. See,
Yes.
and my name's Dagbar.
Yeah, we're supervisors.
I'm dressed as a. I'm dressed as an orc. Well, I'm just the same size, but disguised as a small orc. My name's Dagbar, the supervisor.
And I'm dressed as a dwarf.
Yeah. Go to our. Wait. What do you say you were dressed as?
No, wait. I'll do a pling.
Yeah, I'd rather that because
Just because.
Yeah,
Let's not talk about it.
yeah, so just puts a bad taste in my mouth.
yeah.
Birdman.
Bad. Something bad might happen.
Birdman notices Whiff
Maybe.
sort of milling around at the entrance to the warehouse.
Okay. He's gonna blow a whole fucking thing. Hey, orc over there.
I go, yes, what is it?
Are you taking a piss out of our accents, see?
Wait,
No.
does the orc know it does?
Whiff doesn't.
Or does Whiff know it
recognize.
does?
Whiff doesn't
Orc, does
recognize. Whiff doesn't recognize
orc?
Birdman.
Oh, that's really great, guys. Look at Risky over here. What are you doing, man?
He doesn't. You don't recognize either of them.
I mean, what are you doing over here, see?
Well, why don't you come over here and find out, see?
You're just thinking, who the fuck? You're not. You're
My
not.
name's
They recognize
Carson.
you.
We recognise you, but
recognise
you don't
you,
recognise
you
us as
recognise
us.
us.
But
Okay.
you are joining in with what we're doing.
Okay.
I suppose from Whiff's perspective, you don't recognise these guys, and you're trying to keep your cover.
Yeah.
But these guys recognise you, and I suppose they're not communicating that they know who you are.
I'm gonna go over
Right.
because what I think is I've seen Whiff just sort of pop up with this fucking dead. Is he still wearing this dead guy?
Nah, he put him down.
Okay, so
Yeah.
you're there. Maybe some blood on you or something.
He's got his
I
axe
noticed
there
this.
covered in blood.
Got your axe covered in blood. Yeah. So I've sort of gone over because I think Whiff is gonna blow this whole fucking thing. So I'm gonna like sort of corralling him.
And
Like, hey, come over here, buddy. You're gonna lose your job.
I walk over to where the people are trying to stem the flow of blood from that apeling, and I say, "Get
I'm
back to
going,
work, see? The
yeah."
boss won't like this."
The Tabaxi looks up at you, and let's give this guy a voice. What shall I do?
Like a sneaky guy.
Cornish accent.
Cornish, yeah.
But sir, if I don't see to his wounds now, he'll die. You want to send me back to work? Right now, look, he's bleeding. Terry's bleeding to death.
Listen, buddy. Well, listen here, buddy. You see, he might be bleeding to death, but we gotta get this shipment of pallets delivered by noon.
We got quotas to meet.
The boss won't-
Contracts to shine.
By bloody Christ, you boys have got no hearts.
It'll be double shifts for you for a week if you don't do what we say.
I quickly can I quickly flip from disguise to disguise with a mask, or sort of maybe come behind and start going, hey, these supervisors are bastards. We should start a revolt.
I mean, the guy hears that, but also he's just going back to work because he doesn't want to lose his job.
Yeah.
But he is pissed off.
Hey, what was that employee over there? Did you say you should start a revolt? Why, I agree with you. I hate being a supervisor here. And I'm sort of like looking around everyone.
Me too.
I'm sort of going,
You hear a couple of you don't quite hear what's being said, but you hear like a loud snigger across like the entire deck of the warehouse
Yeah.
at your expense.
Okay.
As the boss, yeah.
at the boss's expense.
As you're a supervisor, right?
Yeah.
They're making jokes at your expense across the floor.
Oh, right.
Then-
Risky doesn't like jokes at his expense whatsoever.
Regardless
Beardman's
of being in
in-
disguise.
Beardman's a business savvy from his family. Kicks in. Beardman goes, hey, he just having a joke with you fellas. See, we're just having a joke around.
Yeah, that's what we're
That's
doing.
our sense of humor. He's a cool guy. We're both cool guys.
Workplace humor, right?
Are you? What are you trying to do right now?
I'm trying to take the joke off Risky because I can see that he might do something.
It is upsetting me.
You're trying to calm Risky.
Yeah.
I guess it's up to Risky whether he's calmed.
Yeah.
Is he calmed?
See, under different circumstances, Milton might burn this whole place down for that kind of insolence.
That's
But,
understandable.
but for the purpose of getting these deliveries sorted by noon, I think we should just carry on and let it go.
Yes, I think so.
I turn to
And
stare
I
at staff,
agree.
and my eyes are light with green fire.
What are you dressed as again? An orc?
A small orc in overalls.
And if this, and I'm going to gesture to with now and do like a, and if this fucking orc and kind of be like, fucking orc wants to come with us.
Sort of like lift the mask.
Yeah, this fucking orc wants to come and, stop fucking around now.
Yeah, I'll come with you.
Yeah.
See?
You need to have your quarterly review, see? That's what we're talking to each other.
You're going to lose your job. Hey, everybody, this guy's going to lose his job.
Right, so now where are you guys going?
You scallywag.
We're just going away. We're walking off to an office. Me and Birdman, obviously, doing a bit of scouting. I've noticed where the head office already is. So the plan is, guys, what we should do is we should stay in character, go into the office, say we need a word with the boss as the supervisors, and then we should just jump on him and be like, what the fuck do you know?
Alright, so you're going to the office, like the overseer's office,
Yeah.
above the thing. All the workers on the floor are just like, whatever. They're not really paying much attention to you.
Yeah, okay. So they hate the supervisors, perfect.
Yeah.
Make sure no one comes to the door, and then we'll...
I'm just sort of like guarding it like a bouncer on a club night, just sort of like...
Yeah, shall we...
You're going to stand outside the office.
Yeah. Just sort of like
You should-
just sort of like teetering though, not like, guarding it.
Should we...
Just sort of like
bust
walking,
in
like
there, or should we
pacing,
knock,
just sort of
knock
like,
quietly and sit down and be a bit secretive about it, Birdman?
Okay.
Well, I know what my mind's telling me, but I know what my business savvy's telling me here. Reginald?
Dagbar.
Dagbar?
I know I'm green, but we don't all look the same, you know.
Sorry, just that's what I'm used to in my line of work, buddy.
Risky, for the first time, realises what it's like to be discriminated against.
For the first time. I thought he was always discriminated against.
He is in self-denial about that.
Right.
He denies that ever happened at this point in his life. Well, no, it's basically just like cognitive dissonance.
Risky's all messed up, isn't he?
He is.
Yeah.
It's half elf.
we're all messed
There's
up.
racial issues.
Yeah, we are, I guess.
Okay, so you guys go into the office.
Yeah.
There is a big fat dwarf sat behind a desk, chewing a cigar, and what's the big idea? What's the problem going on here? Yeah.
I'm bristling. Birdman do the talking.
Okay. Well, the problem, my man, is, and I pull out my strap and go, there's something wrong with the fucking bed. Sit down, brother.
There's something wrong with the bed, sir? He's staring down the barrel of a gun. He's a bit like, well, how about you maybe take a seat and we can talk about this?
Yeah, I think we should, man.
Are you making fun of my accent?
Maybe.
We were also kind of talking like this a little as well, but come on.
Hey, what you
sit
guys
down.
doing here?
We're asking the fucking questions here.
He gestures to himself as like he's already sat down.
Yeah.
So,
Okay, then I guess we gotta ask you some questions. But guy?
One thing, I would just like to take the cigar out of his mouth and burn him on the front of his forehead with it.
He screams quite loudly.
Oh shit.
While Whiff's at the door.
I'm going to do a perception check for Whiff. Whiff has been noticed as acting suspiciously anyway.
He just came like this at the door.
I'm like pacing up and down like I'm waiting in there to go and see the boss after these guys have spoken.
You notice that people hear the scream,
Okay.
so your ears are pricked up, just like, what the fuck's going on in there?
I just sort of say, don't know what those guys are talking about.
Probably asking
Tell us
for
how
a
you're really
raise.
feeling, right?
I guess he ain't taking home the bread tonight.
Yeah. Then what's your line of questioning?
I
So
guess
basically,
we need to know.
just be as intimidated as possible. Basically, my eyes are glowing.
Yeah.
And like, there's like whispering from the room.
Yeah.
And we're just like, so, we decided to have a little bit of an R&R. We're just some innocent adventurers. And what did we find but some mimics, destined to either eat us or take us to some place, who knows where. Now those mimics didn't just end up at this fine establishment.
Then if you're going to go sort of bad cop in this way, I'm going to go crazy cop.
No, you better tell us, or I'll set my accomplice here.
And I'm crazy. I'm smacking the gun against my head. And I'm crazy. I'm so mad. I want to get a massage. I was getting a massage, and I nearly got fucking eaten by the massage. Have you ever nearly been eaten by a massage? I was so calm. I was so chill. And I've got a gun. I've got a gun.
He was about to retire.
It was the end for me. But now it's going to be the end for you, brother. I'm smacking the gun against my head again.
Is it going off?
No, I'm just smacking it again. And like till it's crazy.
The dwarf is sort of he's reeling at being burnt. Where did you burn him? Where was it?
On the
Forehead.
Right.
He's reeling from that, and he's just like, I'm sorry. Let me just get the voice. I'm sorry. I'm just trying to do my business here. We didn't make these fucking beds. We ordered them from this place for adding the sticks.
Oh, now it's not your fault. I bet I hold a gun to so many people today. It's not their fault for real.
Listen here, dwarf. I killed 18 of your people yesterday, and I'm up for making it around 20.
Listen,
18?
Tell me what was the product?
Let's just so it was a mimic in the form of a massage bed. And let's say these mimics were trying to take us to some kind of fey dimension.
The cogs are whirring in his head. Was it the what's that fucking place called?
Silky massage.
Silky massage.
Silky massage.
You know the one.
We
You know
just
what
sent
I'm
a
It was gonna be a silky massage.
we just sent a whole shipment down at Silky Massage. I can find out where we ordered that from.
Well, I'll hurry up then.
Yeah,
You better find it, buddy.
better find it.
Again, this guy's looking through a ledger also.
You better look, buddy. I'm gonna blow my brains out.
Hey,
I'll blow my own brains out.
relax.
You will.
What are you,
crazy.
What are you dressed as, an apeling?
Yeah, I think so.
Hey,
Like Apeling
relax,
supervisor.
monkey man. Ugh. I keep losing this guy's accent.
Relax, kid.
And he says, what's this place
Try
called?
harder if you want to defeat me. Try again, kid.
Yeah, here it is. It's a magical mystery lumber and furniture yard. Up in the hills.
Magic and mystery.
That sounds like there might be some magic and mystery to that lumber.
Yeah, come to think of it, it does sound a little shady.
Well, shady like yourself, and I grab him by the throat and I just lift him up. So give me an excuse, Spirdman.
You try to lift him up.
But like, it really hurts me.
He is a dwarf. He's quite stocky. So what you sort of do is just throttle him.
Yeah. Yeah, this is what I meant to do.
It's not worth it, Risky. I'm still holding the gun to my head. It's not worth it.
I'm very confused.
And you say what to him?
Me too.
What do we say to him?
I mean, he's told you where the place is.
Mm-hmm.
I hate him regardless. So I'm just going to be like, if we weren't in a lot of trouble, if we weren't doing a certain thing right now and trying not to get distracted from that one thing, I would burn your eyes out, dwarf. But until then, I'll just throw him back into his chair and spit on him.
Whiff, I'm going to give you the opportunity to intercept and do whatever you like with this situation. Because you can hear something's kicking off in there, and I suppose you get the impression that you're needed.
Go, what's going on, fellas?
I've just started toking on a joint with my gun in the air. I've stood there like, and Risky's holding this guy up.
We're doing good cop, bad cop.
How's it
Good
going?
cop, crazy cop.
Have we dropped the characters now?
No.
No.
No. Okay. Then
A little bit of this, a little bit of that.
I can't control my character, but Birdman's staying in crazy cop character.
I say to him.
It's a little of me as well. It's a little subconscious as well.
I tell him. So I go up to the dwarf guy and can I just sort of like.
He goes, who the fuck is this guy?
Can I just sort of like pick him up by the head?
Probably.
Without
You're
like
much
crushing
stronger
him,
than
like a certain grip, so he's sort of like, hey, look at him.
You try to do that, but like his head's so sweaty from sweat. Obviously, that was a stupid thing to say. His head's very slippy from all the sweat. It's bald as well. So you just go.
Okay, so I just sort of like pull back on his head then, something like that. And I say
You grip into the skin on his skull.
yeah, so I'm gripping to the skin. And then I say so how do we get to wherever they're getting these demon beds from?
I just told you. friends there.
He did just tell us actually with.
Okay, right.
Get your mooch.
The rest, the rest of those dwarf guys are getting a bit sketchy out there. So I think I've got an idea. Can I bowl him at the dwarf?
Like you're above them anyway. Like you're in an overseer's office above the warehouse floor.
I know, but I'm saying like if we want to like make a swift exit.
I approve of this.
You want to throw him over the balcony at the warehouse workers?
No, so like
And then
sort
we
of
go the
like
other
just
way,
keep
quickly.
like holding him. Yeah, so like it gives these guys time to escape, and if they see us coming, then I can sort of like bowl him.
It is not us who needs the time to escape. We are small and quick.
And also
Not
in
big.
disguise.
And disguise, yes, we are fine.
Okay, I'll just chuck him over the side then.
I
approve of that because
Can I just
hate
like
you.
throw him through the glass?
yeah.
Like,
He's going, oh, wait, what are you doing? Oh, I'm just a big boss guy. You can't do this to me. You'll pay for this. And he goes through the fucking glass.
Flies across the warehouse.
Yeah, and like he sort of somersaults, crashes into like they've got all these shelves carrying stuff. He lands on the shelf and just creates a domino effect. It just causes carnage all the way around. Have you seen the beginning of The Mummy?
yes.
You know, she knocks over that bookshelf and it goes around in a domino effect. There's just shit everywhere.
Yeah.
So
So it's exactly like that.
Brilliant.
yeah, that guy. I'm gonna roll a perception check to see. That's not a good one. Risky and Birdman here. No one hears him break his spine, but he does.
Okay.
So, someone goes, "Oh my god!"
I wish I'd heard it.
Yeah, I wish I did it. Wait, I did.
I look up at him while in the guise of a small orc and I say, I respect you for the first time.
The food.
Wow!
Excellent.
food is here to bring us cheer.
All right, we basically
Very
wrapped
left
up
us,
at
but we have no beer.
the warehouse. You've left the warehouse largely unmolested.
Okay,
But
great.
entirely unmolested because you've just caused a ruckus in the right way, I suppose.
The workers don't give a shit by the side of it.
If you want beef, then don't bring the ruckus.
Thank you.
I guess you're just going to follow directions to the what's the place on Twin Peaks called? It's Twin Peaks, isn't it?
Yeah, that's why it's called Twin Peaks.
Springfield.
He's sweaty because he's sweating.
What you're going to do is go out to like it's sort of up in the hills, sort of on the side of the canyon, if that makes sense. It's
Well, like a path near the canyon.
no, it's like a massive area of like forest.
Oh, okay, shit.
Sort of up the side of the outside of the canyon, if you know what I mean, like the rock formation. So the
Yeah.
canyon's the bit in the middle, and the rock formation is the bit that's like sloping down towards the town. There's like a big, dense ass forest.
Okay.
I
Know what
guess
you're doing.
on
Be careful.
the edge of town. You know that
Be
forest.
clumsy.
You know that forest that you went to on that thing that we didn't record, which listeners are gonna love.
yeah.
I remember the one.
You went to that place. You released a demon and it ate like a whole town.
Yeah.
No.
Agree to disagree.
That didn't happen.
That didn't happen to us.
No, not me.
I don't think Whiff was there, to be fair.
He wasn't.
Oh, didn't I get a dope loot from there?
Yeah, you did.
That's the loop we used today.
Yeah.
Anyway, it's
Shredding
same kind of forest. So you're up. As you're heading up there, you can hear a lot of like tree felling, industrial noise. There's like the roll of wood dust just coming down the bank.
This looks like people are making shit.
Yeah, they're logging up there.
Okay.
And you can hear the sound of some. How to describe this? Some kind of.
Wearing? Like.
Yeah, but it sounds like it's coming from hell. You know what I mean?
Oh.
Like it
So
sounds
it's weary,
enormous.
but it's also got
industrial.
like a fucking black metal, like blast beats behind it.
Yeah. And you can hear it basically chewing up the forest. It's just like, "Durr." There's a lot of yeah, durr. There's a lot of destruction going on in the woods. And you can see them like running. You can see the furniture coming away from it, so they're like making it up there.
Oh shit! Okay.
And at the moment, you're on a public road, and I guess
So not very well hidden, then, right?
well, you don't need to be. Is my point.
Well, is anything like? Does anything sound like it's getting closer to us or approaching us?
Wait, did you mention that it sounded like hell?
Yeah.
More in like the hyperbolic sense of that,
Okay.
like, imagine 1,000 chainsaws revving at once.
Challenge enough for me. I'm going to run up the hill.
You're just going to run straight up the hill.
Yep.
Running up that hill.
I suppose shortly you're going to run across like signs that say private property, fuck off.
I disguise myself as a wealthy landowner.
Okay. I will point out that Birdman probably doesn't need to disguise himself because he is a Birdman. And,
Yeah.
You could angle for the you're here on business sort of thing.
Yeah.
Not sure what Whiff wants to do.
I'll say I'm the slave to the landowner, like I'm like his personal
This is my
bodyguard.
That'd work because
Yeah.
you rarely wear clothes.
That's my boy over
Yeah. So maybe I can like date myself up a bit, so I'll roll about in like some mud or some like a divot.
Yeah. He's like a spaniel, isn't he?
Yeah. I'm like a little hog.
That's
This is my
ridiculous.
personal hog. Don't mind him.
You do have like a boar totem as well, so that makes sense. Like a wild
Okay.
boar. So, are you guys going to go? Have you run up the hill with Risky, or Risky? Do you want to run up the hill crazy
I
style?
I heard something that sounded a bit hellish, and I'm like, oh.
Risky's tearing away. Are you guys just going to stick to the road and follow on up?
Yeah, I'll stick. I'll sort of grovel though on my way round next to Risky.
Oh.
It's like,
have
I'm in
you-
fear.
Okay, I've got it. Me and Riff go together, but I ride on Whiff like a hog on his back.
Okay.
You can do that. Are you disguised as a wealthy investor?
Yeah, land baron.
All right, so you're here
Don't
on
dim it down.
business. Birdman's also here on business. Are you going to try and keep up with these? I guess by. Are you keeping up with each other? Is what
Yeah.
I'm saying. Because Risky's run off up the hill,
Yeah.
and then like, what have you just called Whiff? Like, I don't want to run anymore.
I just imagine
Run me up this hill.
You guys all just caught up to me, and then we just like started running together.
But you're on Whiff's back.
Yeah. I want to say one back to Whiff's back, because that's okay with Whiff.
Yeah, that's fine. You know, I'll have people riding me.
Yeah. So your impulse was to run up the hill, and then you realised you couldn't be asked to run that far.
Yeah, my legs are too
You're like,
spindly
Whiff.
for this kind of terrain.
Get over here. And
Okay.
You use Whiff like a quad bike, and he just sort of all fours up the hill.
Yeah, we can both do that.
Is Birdman also
okay.
on his back?
Yeah, definitely.
Okay. I suppose you just climb the bank to a factory that is surrounded by tree stumps. Risky can feel the I suppose the magical vibes.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Like it's like the blood of all these trees just seeping out, and it's almost deafening to a magical.
So
In fact, to a half elf.
I'll be speaking, but I might just be like, oh, I'm a bit of drool come out of my mouth, and I'm a bit like, overwhelmed by it all.
Yeah. Birdman. Well, I suppose what's your plan? Now you're up the hill.
Oh.
You're riding
We've
with
got to
like
get
a
into
quad
this
bike.
place.
Well, my original plan
You're
was
here
that we
to.
saunter up there and be like, oh, we're interested in buying this place, let's speak to the boss.
Yeah.
But
You're here
I
to see
imagine-
what the deal is with these magical, evil chairs,
Yeah.
furniture.
so,
I'm good, dude.
So we're gonna sort of okay.
I suppose you could just
We're gonna-
investigate the stumps, stuff like that. Just have a look around. What were you saying?
Are there people there? Have we
Yeah,
got-
there's tons of like lumberjacks, and like there's a big factory up there.
Then I guess we should let someone know who we are.
Yeah, pick a guy. Who are you aiming for? Think of like social status.
Then I'm gonna go up to the guy who looks like he's got the most social status.
Like an overseer.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's in a big tailcoat and a top hat, and he's got a big pink head. Looks like he's made of bacon.
Ugh.
And
He's
he
like
looks.
distinguished.
It depends how you
A
define
tad, or-
distinguished.
Yeah. Can I use?
He looks like a rich asshole.
Can I do
Okay.
perception then and see if is
See
he
what
a
you
rich
know about
asshole?
him.
Yeah.
He's a gammony dwarf.
Okay.
Delicious.
And I guess
I
he,
hate dwarves.
I guess he's
They taste great.
He's sort of holding the straps on his high trousers, with his big belly out as Birdman approaches, and he's sort of he's a bit intense looking.
Then I will look calm and collected back.
All right, what are you saying to him?
I'm gonna say, well, hello there, sir. My name is Tarquinius P. Birdman. From the of the Birdman family, I'm sure.
Oh well, yeah, hello, Tarquinius P. Birdman. What can I do for you this day?
We have been sent here on lumber inspection.
Lumber inspection, eh?
Yes, it seems there's some untoward things going on. If you catch my drift, my old man. And maybe I can look the other way.
He shuffles uneasily until you nudge him, and he's like, well, yes, sir. Rather untoward. How can we make this, how can we make this go away?
Well, I need to do a formality check, of course. But,
Need to do a vibe check.
I need to do a vibe check of the area. I need my crystals. No, just joshing, old boy. How old am I? I've just matched him.
I guess,
So me and my cohort over here, as you can see, the boys down here, we are sent here to do just a quick lumber check, and then we'll get out of your hair.
I'm trying to think what the nature of things like this would be in terms of the world building, as in like, I guess this guy is gonna. I think he's probably used to. It's a formality in the sense that no one really gives a shit, and you're obviously a rich business owner.
Mm-hmm.
And you're obviously a wealthy investor
Who's giving him a very,
Who
very
owns-
intense look.
who owns a slave, which
It's
goes without
grovelling.
saying.
Yeah, but his size, it is ours.
So he's just like, yes, perform your lumber check, and we can sign off the paperwork.
I'm nudging him and winking in.
Constantly.
I'm sort of.
This is normal too.
I want
Yeah.
to sort of let him know that I've got Whiff restrained for now. But if he puts a foot wrong, I'm trying to tell him with my eyes.
Well, don't worry about that. We've got plenty of security around here to deal with troublesome orcs.
Troublesome.
Yeah, he spits at your feet.
I sort of go like push you towards him.
I drink the spit.
You just lick it off the ground.
I lick it off the ground. I lick it off the ground. I look at him intensely as I'm doing it. I'm like,
Yes, this is our new orc slave.
He sort of throws a hand across his forehead.
Yes, twice.
The tenacity of orcs.
You can throw a brick at him if you want to.
So
I'm not. Okay. Fine.
you guys have got the run of the place at the moment, basically, to just have a look around and see what's going on.
We want full access to all your files.
Well, that's not what you need for a formality check. I'm sure you have the run of the grounds, but not my
Luke, my
not my Filofax.
my friend here is an investor. He's just checking your credentials. He has a little between myself and yourself. Obviously, we know what kind of men we are. But my investor friend here, he's new to this world.
That explains my shrewd expression on my orcish slave. I have on leash.
Nay.
Are
He
you,
just says.
what are you trying to achieve?
You want to get the file
See,
facts, guys.
yeah, we want information out of him. We want as much as we kind of want his file facts. But I hate him.
Yeah.
It's hard for me. I'm not thinking shit 'cause I hate him so much. So I'm just gonna
What are you trying to get out of him, though? Like, openly? Like, what are you asking him to do?
tell us what's going on here?
Yeah.
I mean, you could just ask that. He's probably pretty up for it.
Yeah.
Just be explicit about it.
Mm.
Then I guess we could go two ways of this. Investor guy could chime up and ask what's going on here.
Yeah, you should do that.
Or should I sort of get in with the guy and what's going on?
I think you should live in with him because I'm likely to stab him through the neck.
Yeah, okay. So I look at the guy and go, just between me and you, old boy, what kind of operation have we got going on here?
Well, you know the drill. We show up, imprison natives, and cut down all the land, turn everything into a desert.
I go, yes. Yes.
We've spent a long time trying to get the savages out of this place.
Yes.
I'm bristling with anger.
I start nudging you and winking again.
Tell me, how do you feel about wood elves?
How do I
Savage
feel about
people,
wood elves?
eh?
Well, I tell you, I think they're just bad.
I'm looking
Sure are bad.
I'm looking at Birdman like.
Just a couple of seconds, man. It'll be fine. We'll go away. As you can see, my investor friend here, he grows tired of our chortling.
I need to see the file of facts.
I can talk and smoke cigars and slap my belly all day, but we need to go and look around.
You can totally do that. Are you going to do that rather than press him about the file of facts? Or do you want to press him about the file of facts?
Yeah.
I want to know where he was.
What are you dressed as, race-wise?
Let's see.
As a wealthy investor.
Let's just say
You could be a bird person.
no, I'm an apeling, but this time like an orangutan, like a sort of a stately ape.
Right.
Yeah.
So,
Stately ape.
A stately ape, but my eyes keep on like flicking back to my eyes.
Stately ape.
Stately ape.
the dwarf pulls a bit of a rictus grin, steps towards you, and says, I see you're not from around here, apeling, sir.
Well, the same could be said to you, my friend.
But my family have lived in this place for over 200 years.
Well, what about
what do you... In fact, he's not going to say that. He's just gonna laugh, because it's preposterous.
But at the same time, like, is people not oppressing the people that are originally here?
No, they've been here for like a couple of thousand years, oppressing whoever settles there.
Right.
I sniff the crotch of the wealthy guy.
He punches you in the head.
No!
Good.
He raps you in the head with his cane, in fact, because he doesn't want his skin to touch your skin.
Am I damaged by that all?
I mean, you can be. It's only going to be
What, one of you?
it'll be like, I don't know, I'll roll
You're going to be a bonk on the head,
a 6.
basically.
Yeah.
Bonk.
Yeah, it's like 2 damage.
Okay. I just sort of go at that to risky.
Well,
Something.
what he's getting at
Now
with
look at
this,
Risky go, don't do anything yet.
what he's getting at with this
I
apeling
know what
is,
you want to do, man.
for a man to show
We
another
want to.
man the inside of his Filofax, I may as well drop my trousers now.
Yes, we could all drop our trousers now, could we, old boy?
Are you just slapping him on the back?
Yeah,
Like, let's all relax.
yeah.
Can I? What about you? What if you drop your trousers?
Look, my friend.
I hate this guy and everything he does and says.
I say to him, like, I sort of, look, my friend, this is a very serious investor. The Bergen Company has shares in what you do here.
Oh, Birdman. What was your dad's name again?
Oh, what was his name?
Harold.
It wasn't Harold. Wasn't it Tarquinius?
Tarquinius
I think that
Birdman.
is.
Yeah.
You're pretending to be your dad right now.
I'm pretending to be Tarquinius Birdman Jr.
But that is you.
Yeah, but like one of your other sons. There's more Birdman
No,
brothers.
no, I mean, it's
They're
funny,
all doing
yeah.
well.
it's funny if
Alright,
you are
well.
pretending to be yourself, though.
Birdman is runt of the litter.
You pretended
Yeah.
to be your older brother then.
Yeah. This is Birdman's his stoner son.
So Tarquinius P. Birdman is your father, but you were also Tarquinius P. Birdman the second, the first son of Tarquinius P. Birdman.
I'm going to.
He says that out, like he says all of that. He's like, yes, it all, yes.
I'm sort of
Foolish of me.
I'm going to take a walk. I'm obviously getting too interested in this investment. I need to cool down a little. I'm just going to go over there a bit, and I pull out some chalk. I'm like,
As I say, you have the run of the grounds.
oh, thank you very
Sir.
much. I walk off.
All right. What's Tarquinius P. Birdman saying?
So is he going to let us look at the file facts?
Yeah.
No.
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 Okay.
So you're allowed to inspect the grounds as it's basically it's like what's normally done is like an environmental survey, but they're basically it's just a con. It's a neoliberal con to basically say, oh yeah, we're looking after the natives and the wildlife and shit, but what they're actually doing is desertifying the area because fuck everyone but dwarves.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
It's a bit like HS2. Really.
Bastard.
So you've got the run of like the environmental space.
okay. I clap both hands on the other guys, and I'm just like, well, I know what I'm going to do, and that's draw a circle and summon some pigs. So let's get this done quick.
Well, okay,
And then
I guess
leave.
that's
Yeah.
All right.
probably going to happen.
So let's do what we need to do, and then I'm going to kill these guys.
Yeah, the pigs will be fine. Well, the pigs will come in time, okay? So we've got enough time to find out what's going on before the pigs get here.
Not the police pigs.
Like,
Oh, I know what you
literal
mean.
pigs.
I remember the
The
pigs.
actual pigmen.
Yeah.
Are you doing that right now, or do you want to have an investigate around first?
I think we should do that on the
I
rounds.
remember the pigs, old boy.
Why?
Sorry, I just need to switch gears.
Yeah, basically,
Yeah.
if you think this is a good idea, guys, we search what we need to find, and then we leave, and I summon the pigs on the way out, and we let them tear this place apart.
Yep.
Yeah, sounds great to me.
Yeah.
That sounds great.
Right. So what's
Can I get up now?
You didn't have to be down there the whole time. You could have just been like a...
I don't think I can. I don't
silent
think I can
service.
stand up right now.
Okay.
Oh.
So what's the first thing you're doing?
So he gives us a run of the grounds, but he hasn't given us one of his file facts.
Yeah, because why would he?
So what are we...
I mean, you could try and steal it if you want.
What are we looking for here?
You're looking for the source of these man-eating wood.
Well, obviously,
Okay.
there's got to be a sort of lumber
There is a factory. around.
processing yard. Let's go check it out.
Okay. Yeah, I'm down for do that.
Let's do a three-pronged entry to it.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
there, you see a lot of like,
Ping
you see a lot of big machinery being driven around by gnomes who are like basically chained to the machinery.
Yeah.
They're basically slaves, but like
Yeah.
pretty techie slaves. I suppose you don't
Techie, like.
Cyberpunk.
Oh, okay.
like they're
They're good at what they're doing.
Yeah.
really good with machinery, but the dwarves are oppressing them quite badly.
Oh,
Um,
okay.
There's bird folk walking around who are
Good old
they're
bird
sort of
folk.
like I suppose they're the managerial staff generally.
Yeah.
And what's that one? Oh, that just says machine. Yeah, I guess they're also rounding up some wood elves as well. Who've you see a bunch of wood elves look a bit haggard in a cage
Okay.
in the lumber
We
yard.
should free them.
Yeah.
I'm not just saying that because it's my people, but we should free them.
We should definitely
We
free
should
them.
free anyone who's been oppressed by these people.
Yeah.
Is that what we're going to do right now?
It's time to cause a distraction. So I go... Tarquinius P. Birdman, the second Esquire.
A bunch of bird people turn around and go, "By jingo!"
That's right. It's only me. There. Quick zoom. And a wink.
I heard he's a devil on the dance floor. All the bird folk are really like,
You don't even know.
they're all really posh, like Mr. Darcy types.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Hello there, old boys. What say we crack a couple moments and go and take a walk out on the veranda.
Anything for Tarquinius P. Birdman.
You guys
Look at
ready
this,
to drink or
boys.
smoke?
Yes, come back to the our staff room.
Boys.
What brings you here, Tarquinius P?
I'm just on some bullshit for my stupid old dad.
Ah,
You know how they are.
yes. One day we'll take over everything they own.
Because they'll be dead.
I hate my father.
Great. Yeah, so do I.
Am I with you guys?
So do I. Beerman sort of looks down a bit
I
like...
mean, are you?
I hate my father too.
You don't have to be. You could like sleep.
My
You
father-
could
I
use,
thought you were going to go free the...
Yeah,
yeah. This
gonna-
is like a distraction.
Yeah,
I think.
while you're doing that, I'm going to do that.
Yeah.
All the gnomes are giving you dirty looks. They're giving the bird folk dirty looks.
Care for a joke, old boys?
Sure.
Poverty! Let's get out of here.
Oh. Yeah, you guys are going to go off for a drink and a smoke in the like private, very luxurious staff room for managers. What's Risky doing? Well, in fact, you're with Risky, right?
Yeah.
I was going to suggest you start freeing gnomes,
Okay.
and I'm going to get these elves out of here.
So I'm gonna free the gnomes.
So I'm
Come
going
on,
to
get the fuck out of here.
I'm going to I'm going to open the elf's cage. I'm going to sort of huddle around with them, tell them that we're making it for the exit, and I'll stop anyone who tries to stop us.
I mean, first of all, you're probably going to need Whiff's help with the cage.
Okay.
So we'll deal with the wood elves first.
I'm assuming that we obviously haven't got like any keys to get them out of these cages, so I'm gonna have to like bash them or pry them free, right?
Try and smash the lock off.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Like,
I suppose you could combine the two, like the gnomes, with the powerful machinery, and use that to break the elves out of the cage.
Yeah, I imagine the only
Yeah.
reason they can't do control the machinery however they want is because they've got some kind of inhibitor cuffs on them or something like
Yeah.
that.
Yeah.
I mean, you can ask them.
Well, yeah, we're going to
Okay.
free them anyway, and hopefully they'll want to use their machinery to cause some ruckus.
All right, so we'll
Yeah.
do gnomes first.
do gnomes first.
Go on then.
Okay.
All right, they're chained in. Seems like basically standard chains, but they're little gnomes. So
You should let me do the speaking, talking.
Okay. You do the talking.
Yeah, because remember what happened
Last
Yeah,
time
Last time I did.
with the
a
gnomes.
while ago. Hello,
You should have seen what happened when you guys.
You're an
weren't
apeling, aren't you?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm going to turn back to my normal form though.
Thanks.
What, right now?
Yeah.
All right.
I'm back to my normal
You
form.
can do that in front of him, and he just goes, "Oh!"
I'm sort of flexing as like a warlock at half elf, and I'm just like, comrades, we're here to free you. The only thing I hope I ask you for in return is to cause a little bit of chaos, and that's when I sort of like my eyes sort of glow a little bit.
Chaos, sir.
Yeah, it's chaos. I mean, sure it's quite boring driving these forklift trucks around all day and not being able to smash them into some dwarf backsides.
Oh, anything for master, sir.
Well, do the thing, Whiff.
Watch me do my thing.
You're just gonna rip the chains
I'm
off.
gonna go like, yeah!
Choom, choom.
Pull them.
The gnome who's basically dressed like Dobby the house elf. He's wearing like a pillowcase, a filthy pillowcase.
With his excrement on it.
Yeah, he
Yeah,
pisses himself at the drop of a hat, and he falls back like petrified, like oh.
I kneel down, take his hand, help him to stand, and
Put your
rip some
hand
of my
on
own
his
cloak
shoulder.
off and put that around his shoulders.
I guess this is
Would
what
you
we're
say
doing.
you put your hands on his shoulders?
Not yet.
Oh! Okay.
Well, we're developing
Okay.
this trope.
Yeah.
Let's go. Haha. Love it.
What does he say in the film? Master has given Dobby a sock.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Master has given El Nomo a rag. Thank you.
Well, thank you for what you're about to do. And I say, Whiff, come over here.
What?
Just open the elf cage. I'm going to put us in a circle of protection.
Okay.
Are
I
you
sort
gonna-
of ripped the lock key open so it's easier to get in. Like a
Well,
pull.
I thought you were going to use the machine to break the.
Yeah, okay. Do that.
Yeah, should we use the machine? Yeah.
We will get ready for. I suppose you can run around and like free all the other gnomes and.
Yeah, I'm just like sort of like going.
Yeah.
El Nomo has got the rag like in his hand. He's shaking it around, going, "Comrades, we smashed the dwarves!"
Yeah!
And they're a bit confused at first, but then like they fairly quickly get involved. And it's a bit like the end of Takeshi's Castle, where they're all like zooming around in those carts.
It's like there's gnomes in carts doing the same thing.
There's a lot of chaos. A couple of them, I guess, are going to break the cages, and the wood elves. What are the wood elves going to talk like? Ooh, very hairy fairy. Ooh.
Welsh.
Oh,
Yeah, Welsh maybe.
oh, you are naughty.
The various rural accents.
Oh, you are naughty.
Well, what's going on here? These fucking gnomes. The gnomes have broken us out.
That's pretty good, actually.
So, do you think we should walk them out, or should I put them in a circle of protection and us, and then unleash the pigs?
The wood elf, who seems to be the most outspoken, I guess, steps up and says, "We've done us a great service here. What? I suppose we best get the fuck out of here."
Yeah. We represent Faith Sycamore. I think you may know it.
Doesn't ring a bell.
Well, let's get out of here anyway. Quick, my elven brethren, and we just all hitch our rows up and flee with long, gleaming legs.
Yeah, they're off like they're off into the forest of their own accord, or I guess they're bounding around a bit.
Stop bounding.
They'll have to scamper.
But like you've created an insane amount of. There's just gnomes. Basically, the gnomes have never known freedom their entire lives. And what you've done is given them
Too much.
You've given them their freedom, and they are also in control of like
What they do with
machines
that freedom.
Well, I was going to say 20-ton machines of just chaos and destruction. So you're somewhat hoist by your own petard, I would say.
Can I go and sort of see if there's any sort of... Because I'm suspecting that we're heading back to Silky Massages afterwards.
I suppose.
Maybe.
Finally get your massage.
Yeah, to finally get my massage.
Yeah.
So I'm going to see if there's like any sort of other material that we can use as beds, so... Or like get some of the monster beds and sort of like tame them.
That's a good point. You can have a look around like and
Just for like normal beds.
Rise a mimic bed out of the place.
well,
got like a
what you
harness on it.
find is that
Hi ho!
the chaotic energy of the like the gnomes doing their business all over the place with the machines and stuff seems to be exciting the wood, and the wood is like snapping at you.
Okay.
I will say it's fair. I think everyone's piecing it together that like the wood is vengeful for being cut down.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Did you want to do anything with it in particular?
What could I do with it?
Ride
Like
it.
carve a pet.
We could, yeah. I was thinking about carving something.
That's
so.
a good idea because you carve a totem sometimes.
Yeah,
so you
yeah.
could carve like a gnashing little totem.
Yeah, so
Could
I'll carve a totem into it. Yeah.
Could he carve himself a wooden companion, like a wooden beast?
Yeah, I will call him Logman.
Take Whiff takes a plank of wood.
And
You'll
it's
have
like
to tame
Plank
it.
from Ed, Ed and Eddie. Like I'll draw like a crude face on it.
Where it's going, meow, meow, meow.
Yeah.
So Whiff has got an angry piece of wood. What's Birdman doing?
Birdman, so in this time...
It's Tarquinius. Look, what the fuck is going on out there?
Birdman is, so he's hanging out with the other...
They're all smoking on the balcony.
boys. They're all smoking, and what he's doing is he's...
Drinking cocktails.
I'm wondering where I go with this. I don't know whether Birdman spikes them all with something, or does Birdman just have way stronger bud than they do?
I was going to say that Birdman should be telling them stories about how cool and great he is and what his adventures have been. And
That's
like, hang
Well,
on,
he's
not Tarquinius at all.
yeah, he's playing. He is his brother, and he's playing as Tarquinius P. Birdman.
Yeah.
Say a load of things that Tarquinius wouldn't say.
Yeah.
Trying to be cool.
Ha 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 ha! Yeah, you know what they're like. I'm here with this silly elf and this orc who are maybe some of the best friends I've ever had.
What? What rough company say?
Yes, I have to keep them around, you know. Just, it's fun to try to keep people in their place. Birdman is maybe laced this with something that he normally smokes with his weed, and he's passing it around.
Yeah, they're all.
Take a hit of this shit, my man.
Bird amphetamines.
It's got a catnip in.
Yeah.
and they're not used to it because they're birds.
Take a hit of this shit, man. My man, do you like the music of the Cypress Hill?
Yes, Acapulco Gold, my man.
Tequila Sunrise.
You're totally showboating in front of these guys because they love you.
They're passing it around, and
Boom,
basically
biddy, bye-bye.
all this chaos is going on like underneath you. You're on a balcony, you're just watching it, and everyone's just like, well, I wonder who's going to clean up this mess, because it's not going to be us. Ha ha. So they're pretty relaxed, and the catnip / weed / PCP, whatever you've put in this,
Bit of PCP probably, something like that.
it's getting them even more mellow.
Of course.
They're loosening their cravats. Where do you want to take this?
So where are we in there? Have they seen everything that's gone on? Have they seen everyone escape?
They've seen all this chaos go on, and basically their attitude is, how is any of this our problem? We're managers, and like they don't have to do anything really. They're there to execute the will of their fathers in terms of collecting profits and shit like that.
Can I then? Is my message ability? So can I use that to send a mental message to Risky to say summon the pigs?
Mm-hmm. So I
Summon the pigs.
this is what I do. So I wave the last wood elf out the door and I say, Godspeed, good elf. And I turn around.
It's Wood Elf.
Wood elf.
Hey, he turns around. Hey.
Sorry, pronouns. I'm not used to these sort of things. I'm from the old school. So I'm looking for that guy we met at the first time. You know, the bacon-faced guy with the top hat. Where's he?
He is. He's being menaced by a circle of gnomes with machines, and they're screaming for blood, but also like, I want to kill him. You know what I mean? They're arguing over who gets to mash him up with their machines. And there's also a bunch of like other basic workers just running around trying to like get control of the situation, but there's just machines everywhere.
Okay.
Just like with big arms and like scoops.
Chomping things like.
It's like a gauntlet themed on Robot Wars.
Right. Okay. So I've still got a spear, right? Yeah. So I've got a spear.
Have you?
I imagine from last time.
Didn't you? I thought I got set on fire.
So I haven't got
You've got a scimitar.
I was going to go right up to that guy, clap my hands on his shoulder and say, thanks for all your help, and then, kill him. But it looks like the gnomes are going to kill him.
El Momo.
Yeah, which is even... No, the bacon-faced guy.
Bacon face.
Yeah.
But this is even more chaotic. I'm pretty
face.
sure the patrons fucking loving the sight of elves having freedom for the first... Not gnomes having freedom for the first time.
Yeah.
So instead of that, I'm just going to...
This guy does blacken and
gonna
crack
throw
with
a
green
dagger.
thunder.
I'm going to look straight up to where you are and say... And just give you the nod, and then just throw one of my daggers straight at one of the birdmen.
And then I'm gonna whip off my fucking. I'm wearing. Imagine I'm wearing a cap or something.
Yeah.
I throw that off and go, ha ha! It wasn't Talkwini's Pete Birdman at all. It was I, Ronald Birdman, the real hero of the Birdman family.
The guy with the knife in his head is still alive when he hears that. He turns to him and he says something.
You were lucky that knife throw is a natural 20, because I was going to say it's. I was going to say that just like it sort of lands up on the balcony. They go, I say.
I say, what a terrible show.
What actually happens is you seem to channel the power of Coyotl, and it flies like a bullet into the guy's head. And as you say, he turns to Birdman with this knife in his head, as Birdman says, "It was I, Ronald Birdman." And do you want to finish him with like a palm strike?
It was I, Ronald Birdman, all along.
Okay, I'll give you that one.
Blow his brains out and go, see you later, motherfuckers. You just got Birdman.
Let's go, guys. And
that's my catchphrase. Tell people off. If you survive, tell people that.
I just to both you guys. I think you guys should run out the door, and I'm just going to do a quick summoning circle on the floor and then fuck off.
I'm going to fly down from the balcony. Down and kick off one of them.
So I'm.
You've got a plank of wood.
I've got a plank of wood.
A hearty plank of wood.
So I'm gonna look for something bed-like to take back to.
So you're still in there.
Yeah. So
you're looking for this living bed. You've got a plank of wood.
I'm gonna.
You'll have to run into the factory and be like, find something that's ready-made. But like, are you aware that everything that comes from this site is going to be tainted and evil, or it's going to be malevolent with
well,
fame?
I'm gonna like beat it a little bit, so it's a bit
Subdued.
subdued.
Is that what you're doing to the current plank of wood?
Yeah, I'm like going. Oh!
It's like morphing around, and the teeth are appearing and shrinking, and like it's trying to menace you, but also like avoid being damaged. You know what I mean?
Okay.
It's very.
You know
turbulent.
what? I think I'll be happy with the plank of wood, with just the plank of wood.
We'll
Yeah,
get you a bed. Don't worry.
If you could wrap it in like a bit of
We'll get
like
you a
leather
bed and tan.
tarp,
Be a nice one.
This is
Yeah.
to stop it from
perfect.
biting you.
Yeah,
What's
I'll
that?
do
Now's
that.
the time.
It's just
Whiff.
like.
I approach up to Whiff and I put my hand on his shoulder and say, by the end of the day, we will carve you a bed, Whiff.
Yeah, you could just get some normal wood from
You
elsewhere.
guys are the best.
Risky said it.
Anything for you. I give him a hug. You've carried me so much today.
I know, I've just constantly been carrying.
And I come and hug you guys and go, and I'm here as well.
And we're ending the day as we started the first day by killing dwarves.
Yeah.
And we sort of, I'll lead us both out and just push you both out the door.
As flames arise.
Yeah, and then I do a fucking, like Full Metal Alchemist summoning circle type thing, but it's green.
Yeah.
And I just run out the door myself.
Yeah, you now like sort of running down the bank. I guess there's a lot of people running away from the situation,
Yeah.
Yeah. This is
So
people
then
on
we
fire
just
running
turn
in
up and
every
start fucking
direction.
them up.
and one thing that I suppose you don't expect is, have you ever seen like an explosion from like wood grain?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
It's that kind of thing.
Whoa.
The factory's just fucking blown to pieces. I'd be surprised if anyone survives that, if they're in the factory. Yeah, the whole thing's just fucked.
Yeah, we summoned the pigs as we left, so hopefully they're just gnawing on chunks of people.
Yeah, it's like hell over there.
Don't look back, guys. Don't look back. Just keep on walking.
There's a lot of like magical noise and pig men gnawing on the
Can you hear pigs squealing and
on like the
I just
blasted.
go, I can still hear the screams.
Because like people have been burnt and blown to pieces, and the pig men are just running around eating them. So yeah,
we are
pretty
not
standard.
good people.
But you cast that thought from your mind as you see a billboard for silky massage.
You know what I'm saying?
hey, look, there's that billboard from earlier.
And right next to the billboard's a nice chunky tree, perfect for chopping down and carving Whiff a table out of.
That's a great idea.
Come on, boys.
You're gonna
I just get a knife out and it's like, you know what we're going to do next?
Whittle.
Whittling. It just
Time
costs us
for
all.
time for a whittling.
you're gonna whittle the tree with a knife.
We have a three-way bro whittling of the tree together.
Bro, Whittle.
And it's like a
Oh,
montage
look
of
at that
whittling, so
brittle.
it happened quickly, but the whole
Yeah.
thing took a while.
10 minutes
Like,
later,
falling over and thinking,
Playing on him wood shavings, just going. Ow, ow.
I suppose what you could do to get down the hill quickly is carve it into a toboggan, and then slide down,
toboggan.
or like a sled.
Could we slide it down and crash into silky massages?
Yeah.
Just as
the
Kishion is finished.
Let's just say,
finished.
for the sake of narrative, we've impressed Kyoto a little bit, so everything we do just sort of works.
Yeah, that's kind of, the sky is still black and cracking with green thunder through all of this, so it's like everything's happening very quickly
Yeah.
Yeah.
and perfectly. And like, you're sliding down this pretty steep hill in your toboggan. Gleefully sliding down this hill.
The first orc, elf, and birdman tobogganing team.
And towards the bottom, like
the end of time.
I suppose you build up terminal velocity, and then you hit a very small stone that just throws you through the air. And you crash straight through the window, like the open window of Silky Massage. And
We just all land face down on a piece of wood. It's now table shaped.
yeah, you sort of you fly out of it like a, I don't know. I don't think there's any way that could possibly work.
Like 2 eggs out of a lubricated bowl.
I'm gonna say like you fly through the air and through the window, but like you sort of scrape the bottom of the window so it comes to a nice halt.
Like a screeching halt.
Just like an emergency brake, and everyone's just like whoo. And Silky Massage.
Well, could you do that massage about now?
Well, hello, boys.
Hey, Silky, I got wood.
Do you show her the plank?
Yeah. I lift it up like I struggle with it.
Like hasn't got one, just a horrific little planking.
And then the little vignette ends on that.
Yeah, that piece of wood you can chuck things in and send it to a fey realm anyway.
Yeah, exactly.
So yeah, I think that's all, folks.
Okay.
They get their massage in the end.
While we're on the, just as a post-credit scene, while we're on the
Silky massage.
the massage
Let's
table,
add some post credits.
I sort of
I've
say-
got one.
Birdman,
Yeah.
who's Tarquinius J?
Tarquinius J.
Tarquinius J isn't anyone. It's just a name I threw out there, just from nowhere.
There's a bit of a pause, a silence.
It's Tarquinius P, though, by the way.
Okay. Let's leave it for now.
Yeah. Let's just leave that for now.
Which keeps becoming suspicious of Birdman's
And then I look at you guys
working class
and I
origin.
say, hey guys, can I ask you something?
No.
No.
You know, having sex with all of these things all the time.
I sort of
wouldn't
gestured
know
to Risky, like, disgusted and back at whiff.
I wouldn't know anything about that.
No, man.
Whiff.
Well,
What are you fucked now?
do you think I could marry an animal?
Oh, whiff.
Probably.
Whiff! Did it.
I mean, then it cuts back again.
Yeah.
You're pretty much an animal yourself anyway, so
Silky massage
Well,
is
whatever
like
makes you happy, man.
she's rubbing your back and says, I suppose if you try hard enough, my dear, what kind of animal are you trying to romance?
Ugh.
Mm,
Don't say a bird. Don't say a bird.
A pig.
a pig. Well,
What is going on with?
she goes round the back of you.
Hands feel like this all of
Yeah.
a sudden.
Can you? Yeah.
Eee.
Let trotters do that.
And it ends with me,
Yeah, she becomes part pig.
and I go, and
You
then,
like my trotters there, dear.
and then Risky and Ronald just go, no, Whiff, no! And that's how it like ends with Whiff going.
Is Whiff in pain or is he ejaculating?
He's ejaculating.
And we're just sort of watching like this. No.
Disgusting whiff.
I have to charge you extra for that.
Oh, yeah.
The holy whiff came all over the episode.
Can the actual final credit scene just be like a static image of us three lying on beds, sort of facing the camera like this, and then behind us are 3 of our dream girls? But that basically boils
It's a
down to
photograph
like,
of that.
That's dead funny.
It cuts out as a photograph to that, right? Then it cuts out to what is on whatever the equivalent of a phone is here, and whatever the equivalent of social media is here. And it cuts out, and as it cuts out, there's a burning down place where pigmen are fucking eating things, and there's a one of the birdmen hiding, and he goes, and comes up and goes, "I'll get you, Ronald Birdman."
yeah, that's it. What can his name be?
Mexican Joker.
I'll get you. He goes, "I'll get you, brother." Da-da.
Yeah, Tarquinius P was there all along.
Yeah.
Yeah, he was just in the toilet doing coke.
It just took a long time. He was doing a lot of coke in the toilet.
Yeah.
Doing loads.
Woo, there's one line. But have another one. Woo.
Hey, look at the time.
I've got
I better get back to that party.
That's perfect.
What's the time?
Yeah.
Time calls for another line. Yes, it does.
One more line. Tarquinius P. One more line of Coke Bird.
He's not
Man.
sort of he's slapping his own chest, going, "You're such a bird. You're such a bird, Pete. Such a bird."
Look at this. Look at this. Look at this. Look at this.
And then when he
look
snaps
at
himself out of this cocaine funk,
I'm just having
leaves the toilet
a great
and sees what
time.
happens. Sees what's happened.
It's just a montage, flashy images of you looking in a mirror and saying
Yeah.
things.
The thing is, okay, so if you're Birdman, Tarquinius P should be the antithesis or the opposite of everything that Birdman is. So he is actually self-assured and everyone loves him, sort of thing.
Yeah.
But he's a dickhead.
Yeah.
He's kind of awesome, but kind of evil.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's his father's bird.
Because he's still pretty crazy. He's still a pretty crazy guy.
It's my father's bird to bear.
He's your father, but new. Basically, he's the next generation of your father. They're
Yeah.
both assholes,
Yeah.
but both very
The
like.
new Birdman father.
They're like Charles
New
Dance
father, Birdman?
in Game of Thrones. Like they're Tywin Lannister basically,
Yeah.
and baby Tywin Lannister.
With the adult face.
Yeah. They're both just evil sons of bitches. I need to think about what the women in your family are like.
Birdman's family.
Yeah.
They're quiet and subdued, I imagine.
Yeah, they are.
They're always off like sewing in the belfry.
Apart from Birdman's wacky sister.
Birdman's wacky sister.
But we don't have to talk about her now.
Talk about her now.
Talk about her now.
Yeah, what's Birdman's wacky
She's
sister
a
like?
little bit wacky, a little bit crazy.
What do you mean? Do you mean
You
like colourful or
Like
spacey?
she's on the run from Interpol at the minute.
Oh, so she's a psycho.
Yeah. but that's just
Yeah,
how she is.
Birdman's colourful sister.
She's so wacky.
I was going to say, like, the Birdman
She's a little
family,
boho, you know.
the Birdman family, all the kids would be crazy to some degree. They'd be like,
Yeah, they've all got problems.
yeah.
She's wanted for murdering her boyfriend in a foreign country. That sort of level.
Yeah.
And
But yeah, that's what they say, allegedly. Allegedly. That's a word. Allegedly is a word that you
She sounds like she'd make a great agent of chaos, to be fair.
Yeah.
What's her first name?
I'm trying to think of a good...
Lucille.
Lucille,
Lucille's
allegedly Birdman. Good game.
Good game.
Good game.
Good game.